Mo Vod Reviews. Hey. Let's see what VODs we got for today. Holy shit, the queue is building up, bro. 1713. First in queue. Around, just let me know. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, sit up, bro. I'm slouching. We got a summit VOD to look at today. Hell yeah. Sumit Huanji. Summit. Okay, let's start VODs. Drag this over here. At here. Loading into the game here. A little stretch. What's up? And fuck, your name is not readable. Anexa? What's up, Mixture? Was good. Got some VOD reviews today. What's up, Mac? How you guys been liking Summit, by the way? I think the map's a little odd. Noah. Why'd you go with an X instead of an O? Is Noah underscore 16 taken? Looks clean. Oh, I gotcha. What's up, Griffin? It's horrible. My friends, what's up, Nemu? It's fun on Phoenix. I do think Phoenix is pretty good on this map wall here, based on what we saw from Satellite. Well, it's a little bit deeper. It's like this one or the cross one. I do think Phoenix is pretty good right now, at least in ranked. All right, let's get in the first VOD. I've just been jumping around. Plot 2, let's update the rank. Let me reposition my pillow. Boop. Okay. We are starting with a Plat 2 Clove Summit Attack VOD. Still working on ranked block coaching notes. I think I've mostly completed them. Still need more work on the notes from last review. Not great at reclearing yet. It's also hard to get teammates to do it with me sometimes. I'm submitting this VOD so I have things to focus on during attack. Noted. Noted. Epic pen. I think Clove's gonna struggle on this map, but maybe it's fine. F? Might just be you. There's a static in this VOD.
A certain someone tells me you play guitar. You have to play.
Let's see this shit. Do have Phoenix. We're going B. Hopefully we do Phoenix Wall. Then Clove Smoke, Clove Smoke. That's what we saw in the Satellite game. Reposition the pillow and stream died. Yeah, that might be you. Yeah, there's the Phoenix Wall. Yeah, good Phoenix Wall. We did double up the smoke though, so there's not gonna be one for Heaven. Break Heaven. Can we take Elbow? Not quite. We're just flashing for fun. Okay, so we don't have elbow space, which I think makes this really scary. I probably would have crossed instead of spamming. We did get one though. We're gonna win the post. Yeah, we do win. Yeah. So I don't know how often people like go over here to retake or even start here for the site hold, but I think we got a little bit lucky just because no one was there. Definitely try and path towards bend there or elbow, whatever you call it. We're going A. Contact A. Hold left side. Breach spotted. We could just walk out A if you wanted to. Yeah, here we are.
I'm gonna drone or no?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, smoke A link, sure. Wow, A site's clear. Guess that mid pressure was good. We go and take cave. I like this. Seems like we're more active to take cave. Oh wait, we're gonna take in cave. Yeah, here we are. Let's say we're more active fighting cave than we are line up the shot. Good decay here. Kind of a little scary, but you're making sure you're moving. Yeah, I really like that we tried and fought cave on A. Definitely could have done the same thing on B, and I can make it a little bit cleaner. So we have the habit on A. So far, so good. We're not getting contested at all on the execs. We're going for a mid lurk. Oh, that was just a default mid. I see. For some spams, we're gonna go A link. Breach spotted A link. Good trade. Nice shot. Break the thing. Re-smoke is interesting. Probably wouldn't have re-smoked, but I get why you did. Gonna pressure the A-link side. So we're not gonna go for a mid-lurk there. Yeah, you see, if you had that smoke for your veto, it would be quite nice. Normally you don't really want to re-smoke mid. Kind of like on Ascent, you don't really double smoke bot mid. You kind of want to have made some room Let's go to Valor Plant. Normally when you default an attack on a set, let's say like you smoke mid 1 to try and like pressure cat. It's kind of the equivalent of what we're doing. Your second smoke ideally is for tree. If you end up re-smoking mid 1 again, then you have nothing for tree. That's pretty much what just happened here on Sunset. Or Summit, sorry. We smoked mid 1, we walked up in the tree, and then we didn't have a smoke for the gap here because we re-smoked. If you were going to use a smoke in mid, then it might make sense for you to not break heaven and then smoke off left side so that you can go into heaven. That could be pretty good too, but yeah, we just don't have enough util to take A-Link here. Missile's fine. Good blind. You can see it's just so sketchy without your smoke. Okay, we got a second Omen smoke out. It would be good to NB here. Oh, yeah, we tried to fake the smoke. It doesn't really make the most sense because their smoke's not fading yet. So likely they're already in front of the smoke. Something like, they're probably standing somewhere in this yellow area holding the smoke already, so. Yeah, I wouldn't say that smoke's that useful. Nice, we got the mid kill. Going back to A here is probably good, simply just because your Reyna's A main.
Let me go back.
There should be a guy here.
I'm going all the way through, man.
That's fine, I'll wait.
I'm not sure why the Teo wants to go around, but
Cypher's on A.
I guess I get it.
30
think
seconds
it's up.
left.
Still on mid.
And we just stay here. Kill any rotators.
One CC.
Nice, pop the heal.
Cypher's in cave.
Down A.
No one side, no one side.
Okay, we should have time here.
Last player standing.
Yeah, multiple came from there. It's not a bad round.
Cyber CT.
We're struggling using our smokes after the start of the round. Like, I don't think this re-smoke or this smoke was very useful. That's probably the two things that, like, in terms of smoke usage that stands out to me. I think this cave one was ultimately fine. But you're playing well with the team. I'm just not a huge fan of the smokes there. I think, again, like I said, if you're going to use a second smoke in mid, try and use it in one of the deeper lanes. And then that third smoke, I mean, they already had the smoke up, so using your smoke there is not that useful. Let's see. Contact B, you do have club ult.
My drone.
Smoke and go. We're going for deep smokes.
There's a.
Our smokes are quite late, just because we're trying to wait for the drone, but. Nice, that guy's ass.
Owen mid.
Hey, did we take any space? We have ult.
Two link.
Okay, is good here. No, not really taking any space. That's probably the biggest thing to improve on for a B hit. You did aggro smokes, but we didn't move at all. We just stayed back here. To be fair, they're on eco, but yeah, not much space taking so far. Scaling with the drone was also a little bit late. I would have dropped my smokes on the same timing as your drone. Stay with Phoenix ult? Sure.
One left here. One left.
Neon spotted. Wow, that guy didn't die. Okay, nice.
Out link.
Good peek.
Owen's link, he has no block. I'm stunned. Out
Okay.
link, peek me.
You can see I'm on minimap. Nice. Teammates are just owning everyone.
Last one's on ping.
CT, close up.
Okay, not much happened this round. We got utiled off on the exec, which just made it awkward. But you did a good job sitting behind the box
One left here. One left.
and kind of like trying to play your life. Like blinded here, so we peek back out, break the door, we get stunned, so now we have to tuck again. And then we eventually get flashed, so we have to tuck again. So it was just a lot of util, which made this round a little bit more awkward. But it's good that you didn't get caught in the open with that, so yeah, not much else to say there. See. B smokes.
They're pushing him, man.
Let's speed up.
We're going deep. Okay. Are we tail ulting or
They
what?
pushed up the other side.
No, we go with drone.
They're going back though.
Nice. Kill that poor heaven guy.
Tower dink.
Yeah, do we take space now? We know that there's one heaven. Nice, we're gonna go kill this Ben guy. This is good. know what the difference is.
Nice.
We decided to go heaven this round and not the previous round. Wait, the Teos don't just kill that guy. Funny.
Two.
They both spawned.
Shield.
One enemy remaining.
Last one CT or gym.
Oh, let's try. I wonder if this is a better AD spot. If you just keep moving instead of standing still.
I might take two.
He's actually not playing for the round one. We'll take that. Yeah, it's fine.
Stunned.
Yeah, I like that round. I like that round. The smoke timing was early. Like you kind of dropped your smokes pretty quickly. So that let you kind of scale with the drone. And then you took the elbow space. That's probably your best B exec so far. Following drone. Early smokes, took space.
I don't know why Sober's not doing the unbreakable trip on B.
The veto thing's gonna break the trip anyways.
If they show heavy, yeah, but
Let's go to altar. Contact A. I mean, I do like the contact rounds because they aren't playing for any of the mains.
already. Trending.
Peeking out. Yeah, that's eco. Drop smokes. Bang bang.
Soon say.
We are blind. Now breach stone's gonna come in soon too. Yep, there it is. They're playing breach omen as rotate, which is kind of annoying. This A-link flood is annoying. Is omen out? No, he's not. Nice, we got there. Let's take a look at our routing again. Because our routing in this round on A was different than the other one. Before we followed left on the Phoenix. Like last time we went this way.
Soon say.
And then you would have been through the Phoenix wall. This time we decided to go right side. Got hit by the omen blind anyways. Went back in the main smoke. Neon spotted sight. We kill sight player. And we're just back. We thought he was out, I see. And then they did flood.
Two.
Huh? Huh? I wonder if you can make it a priority on your A execs to try and take sight so you can get the deep line on the floods. What I mean by that is we're execing bang bang. We come out, we break the thingy, you know, we clear sight, whatever. And then maybe you just keep going forward so that if they do end up coming out link, you can just fight them here. That could be one of your checkpoints. The other checkpoint obviously is the box. I think we've seen the box. I think it's good. But yeah, try and make it your goal to either get to the box, I think, or deep sight to play for the flood back here. You could do either of those. It could be pretty strong.
Just get the Phoenix Orb.
But it is interesting our A exec is different both times, and our B exec has been different. A little bit of consistency, I think, goes a long way. Close left. Nice. Yeah, that breach is a little brain dead playing there. Yeah, here we go. Take site space. Play for the anti-flood. There you go. Yeah, look. Third time we're A. We're different routing every single time. So yeah, we're gonna take spawn here. Oh, yeah, we're open. Yeah, that box actually doesn't cover too much for you, huh? By the time you angle out here, you're open. I have to play this pretty tucked. Okay. The main thing I would want to see so far is just more consistent routing. Like maybe more clear, intentional routing. One way in the box. I have seen people do that. I'm actually curious. Is it good? Someone was asking me about this smoke. I mean, it seems pretty good. What do you guys think, chat? Do you want to bias more left or right, or just put it directly in the middle, you think? Directly in the middle is like not bad. Great, looks good. Is it better just to do this smoke? And maybe the smoke? And you come out and then you break the door? Oh wait, does this one way us though? I could just hold the one way. It's kind of ass then, I feel like. It's only good, I think, actually, if you can get util here. Probably about, it's probably like 30 minutes each review does them. 20, 30 minutes. Yeah, you probably need the one way and then you need a util behind it so that you can take sight in time and then hold the one way. Otherwise, it's probably better for defense, I think. Okay.
You see some? Oh,
Well, A fake. Yeah. This fake's not gonna work very well.
me noise here.
Let's reheavy, let's reheavy.
Alert. Which I was looking at.
Wait for me to come, you can put in the end.
Sorry, Zim. I don't have my commands working in YouTube chat.
Cypher on B side.
I wonder, does Nightbot work with YouTube?
There's
I need to set that up.
Yeah.
It's probably just we could just re-hit. As
Yeah.
But it's just... Nice.
Unless we're gonna mid
Right
fake.
now we just go B.
Let's just
close me.
We're just going? Sure.
That's my gun.
Dude, can we take space this time? I would have just went through the cage. I understand why you didn't, but your initial plan with the deep smoke was to take the space, it looks like. The cage came up and you're like, oh fuck, it's scary, and you don't do it. I feel like your timing was decent. You could have just forced it here. Yeah. The routing needs to be more intentional, I think. We're like playing too reactive, I think, on the routing. I think a general outline for all maps of how you will play is a lot weaker to specific map outlines. I'm not sure what you mean by that. General outline of all maps of how you play is weaker to specific map. Oh, I see what you're saying. You should have map-specific plans, if that's what you're saying, versus just one. Because every map's a little bit different.
No, I wouldn't get that. But I could throw my molly there.
Get back to A. I haven't worked mid too much. I don't think it's necessary, but
Cypher trip here.
Hold on.
you would think that they would adapt. Oh, nice try.
Cypher trip here.
Hold on.
This is the instance where the one-way could have been better, huh?
Cypher
Oh wait,
trip
no, this
here.
guy peeked us from right side. He peeked us here. Oh, none of your teammates are through the smoke. Well, that sucks. I feel like... What does this A exec look like, chat? What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about this, chat? I hate it? Why hate? Preferred? I feel like it lets them flood in on this back lane, but it lets us also take sight. Like low-key nice, no? What if some guy plays behind box and flashes and screws you? That's what the one-way is for. Then you have to just worry about this. This guy flashing through is not going to be able to kill everyone. Better than the doors smoke. Yo, Vila, when you watch this back, do me a favor and try the smoke out for a couple of rounds. These exec smokes, let me know what you think. I wanna see how effective it is. I think it could be good. I do think Killjoy is pretty good on this map in general. One Harbor can solve this problem of needing weird smokes. That's true, but who the fuck's playing Harbor in ranked? Good on eco rounds? Yeah, I think so. Like, look, if we had those smokes right now, we'd be able to just take sight. I mean, it's a little bit of a hindsight thing, but the A-Link timing is just so annoying to deal with, and then the fact that this guy can swing on timing on this back wall is also annoying. But by putting that smoke in the middle, you just avoid both of those problems. You know?
Not bad.
Next time I play the map, maybe in 10 mans or something, I'll try it out. I'm curious to see what people are doing in ranked, but... Or like pro play.
I'm gonna drone it.
Is it bad to just play by your pro review notes? Oh wow, we are fast, holy shit. Let me see this again. Kinda like the idea of a fast A split though. We're a little bit late with the drone, I guess, because we were holding bot mid. I guess we want what? Sorry, I'm hitting the wrong arrow keys. What the fuck? What's wrong with my arrow keys right now? Hello? What the fuck is happening? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I guess our Phoenix didn't scale. Why did he stop scaling? He's like right here. He has flash out, following the drone, and then he just like ran back. Where did he go?
Is anyone gonna end stream, man?
yo, where did our Phoenix go? You saw the shot? No, he backed up even earlier, I think. Like, look on the mini-map. He's here. He turns around now. Aftershock comes in there. What the fuck's this guy doing? Okay, to be fair though, you had the timing. Our peak was just ass. Like, we were like wide swinging the whole time here. We already knew the Omen is right side. That should be a pretty simple kill for us, just because we knew exactly where he was. Like, if we did that with a hard peek, I'll kind of just show what I mean. Instead of swinging out like this and just tracing the whole time, instead you could have just swung out, preemed, and then like sliced your way out, and then you would have gotten the insta kill. So I mean, we knew exactly where he was based off of the drone. So you get to here, you preem the edge of this corner, and then you just slice your way out. Boom, insta kill. Round different. So even though your Phoenix is like scared, I really don't like that wide swing there. What's up, oops? Play Harbor, another controller, W. With my duo, I gotcha. Oh, you just wanted my question? Oh wait, I read it, I didn't respond, let's see. Is it bad to just play by your pro review notes? Are you saying my notes? I think it's important that you have your own notes too. You know? Just use me as like a starting point. But you need to like iterate on it. Because I can't transplant my brain into your brain. I can only give you starting points.
I'm stuck. Checking the site.
Nice, Phoenix goes in.
They're giving a site.
Yeah, let's see. Do we take cave? They have breach ult. We do have a smoke.
Come.
Yeah, we do take cave. Okay, this is good. Force them to use util here. Nice. Yeah. Use your decay. Wait, you don't have it.
He's running through.
Oh shit. Wow, the tail ult killed 2 people. Dude, the tail ult to take and hold cave seems so powerful. Holy fuck. That's pretty nice.
He's running through.
I wonder if tail will become meta on this map.
He's dead.
Honestly, I don't think so, but
Three link, all link.
you have some like decent tail ults. You could play post-plant missiles. Like there's like good straight lines here. You have straight line here, even here. Welly would probably be pretty good on this map too. Sova even. Okay, let's go into attack notes. Offense. The main thing that I would suggest is trying to get some consistency. Consistency on the routing and post plants. Some rounds we're taking space on the post. Other rounds we aren't. Some rounds we're routing the same. Other rounds we aren't. I think if you can find certain routing that you find very comfortable, just try and spam it to get some reps on it. Same with post plants. Yeah, that's probably what I would say. Other than that, I mean, it looks good. Oh yeah, and if you can, try out the B smokes that I suggested. Sorry, A smokes. I'm curious. Okay, easy peasy chat. What do you guys think? You guys aren't a believer in the smokes? I feel like they gotta be like decent smokes. Let's see, VOD 2. What's VOD 2? Oh, nice. Anna will be around, okay. Let me make a VC. What rank at Voltaic Valiant benchmark is good enough? I always tell people once you're Immortal Complete, you're good. You don't have to worry about aim being the bottleneck. Is it overkill? 100%. You could probably stop earlier, like maybe even like Diamond or Ascendant complete, but you'll know for a fact that you will not be bottlenecked once you're Immortal complete. Double Club Smoke for ecos? I'm not sure. Oops. I was kind of just looking at the rounds and I was kind of theory crafting it. What's up, Anna? Hello, hello. I got you good. Unlucky.
Hello.
Hello, hello. There you go. RTC connecting? Were you stuck on it? Nope. Okay.
Oh, sweet. Sorry. I had to
That's
take
okay.
my headset for a second.
That's okay. How you doing? How you doing?
Good.
Good, good. Yeah,
I've been working on what you gave me last time.
Okay,
and
let me
Trying to
read.
stick with the teammate.
Okay, let's see. Roll attack, micro mech seem to be good. Oh, you were the duo queue with the Killjoy?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, okay. I remember. Yeah, you're owning. Okay, let's see. Main thing I would encourage us to improve on, play for space, recognize teammates, fight. Okay, okay. Actual identify teammate. Ideally, dive duelist, follow, fight. Also create some entry routing. Okay, ideally, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, okay, I get it. Yeah. This is good, this is good. Okay, let me read your notes then for this VOD. I think at this point, the biggest thing holding me back is my mental and confidence. How confident I'm feeling tends to have a big impact on how well I play. It's improved a lot lately, but it still shows sometimes. The other thing holding me back is paying attention to what my teammates are doing. Yeah, the minimap thing is hard. The minimap thing is hard. I've been working with like players of all ranks. It's just a skill that I don't know when it kicks in terms of like where like everyone in that rank has that skill. But I know like all Radiants can do it, but I just, before that, I just don't know.
Yeah, it's really hard because like if I'm maybe doing a retake with my team, I'll go after the round, I'll realize I just had no idea what they were doing. And I just was not paying attention to them at all.
Yeah, it's tough. I think playing like support characters, you have like a little bit of a leeway in the sense like, oh, like I'm using util here, I can check. But aside from like those clear timing windows, it can be pretty tough. But yeah, let's take a look at routing here. You're playing A side 9-3. Wow, it goes 13-11. Okay, so attack's really tough. I mean, off the top of my head, it looks like our A fight's just weaker. Fade, Raise, Reyna, Chamber. Yeah, the A fight's gonna be pretty good. Let's see. Let's just see what we see. Okay, so we're going to no early smokes, which makes sense. Okay, we'll put smokes later. One elbow spotted. What if we saw that? Put the trade on this kid. Okay, let's back up. There's two. Oops, my arrow keys. Okay, there's two crucial spots here to get info. The initial one is as we're in smoke menu. I'd be curious on if you knew that the Reyna was here.
Yeah.
Do you happen to recall this game? It's been a little bit, but
Yeah.
okay, so you knew the Reyna was here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha. So if that's the case, then I think what's important when you scale this is to fight the Reyna. So I'll try and over-explain for a second just so that we can have clarity. But typically the players on this right wall will fight your left. And then typically the players on this left wall will hold elbow and then eventually will swing into elbow. And that's mainly due to like angle advantage. These guys can scale on this side first, and then these guys will scale on this side. And then what tends to happen is if your jet saw a player on the left, you would then pivot to fight left. So you can see our jet is looking left. You would be like, oh shit, there's a guy left. I would fight left or here. In this case, you want to act as that player for your jet in elbow. So we saw the Reyna in elbow. You would ideally take first here so that your jet can go close wall and then go wider. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does.
Okay, cool. Now, the second moment I wanted to point out was right here. So if we pause on this frame, we can see the Reyna on minimap is on the corner. This is really important because this should allow you to have a really clear preem and peak. So what I noticed is our preem was like roughly around like maybe here. Ideally, it looks something more like this so that you can get the insta kill on this Reyna. So let's go ahead and play it back. You can see we were forced to kind of go for that micro adjustment, which given that we had the minimap info, ideally we don't have to do. Like we have the benefit from our jet. So your Sova gets the kill regardless, but I would urge you to prioritize getting that really good pre-aim down rather than trying to fight on the same timing as our Sova. Not because it's more effective, because it's not. It's actually more effective for you to just swing with your teammate so that there's more targets on the Reyna screen. But I want you to get your premium down so that you can build a habit for the future. Because eventually you need to be able to get instant trades, and that's kind of what this skill will help with.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does.
Okay, cool. Let's see here. So we're scaling. We smoke. Okay, we go for the deep smoke. This is a standard smoke. Really good smoke. Nothing wrong with it. There's just one suggestion. Because we killed the elbow player and we're actually quite fast into elbow, you could greed the one way here. Do you ever use the one way?
Yeah, I have in the past.
Okay. So what situations do you typically use the one way in?
Usually I'm using the one way if we already know that we have like the entirety of site and then some, like we know the right side of alley's clear, and then I'll one way. So usually I'm probably not using it enough then.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's a gamble, but the payoff is quite nice just because they can't swing through. And that's kind of what I'm greeding for. I would, I guess, suggest on some areas of the map, or some boxes on certain maps, agreed that one way more often than not. One example is actually Lotus Heaven. A lot of people do just standard Heaven smoke, but I found that, and also when reviewing pro VODs, that quite a bit of players, despite only being in tree, will go for the aggressive one way so that it stops the rotators. And then obviously you do have to actually take the site and also clear the heaven angles that they could be on. But once you do have it, it's quite valuable. So I feel like Sunset Spawn is similar. And I guess the other added benefit, I don't know if you ever play against players that are on the box, but they can see over the smoke here. So you also get rid of that angle. Now the trade-off very clearly is if you have the one way, they could be on the right side of alley, like you mentioned. I guess it feels like better to do that one way just because we killed the Reyna here. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But yeah, something to try out more often. Same thing for the lane smoke here. This one's definitely not as common, but it's quite good still. So these two one ways. Lotus I talked about. Heaven. Haven on B, I really like the one way on either shelf or corner. It does mean that you can't actually push that side from the left side, but it does kind of stop some of those peaks, so it's worth trying. Here and there. And then we were just looking at Summit. I like the idea of this one-way box, so I still want to see how that plays out. Maybe that's something you could try as well. I'm trying to think of other maps where you would one-way on the exec.
I've seen that Summit one a lot. It almost feels like people are defaulting that one
defaulting
now.
this one. Do you see people do the connecting smoke here, or where's the second smoke that you've seen? Maybe door?
Usually door or on the left. Whenever I've tried to do the connecting smoke, it feels like my teammates aren't really sure how to play around that.
They're like more scared of it or something. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, let's keep going. This round so far is pretty good. I do want to see the side exec. Okay, there's a player Link. That fade haunt, I believe, comes from lane. Huge kill. Get us back up here. I want to see the peeking technique. So we peek out, haunt scans, peek. Okay, I need to slow down the pre-aims here. So hard peek, pre-aim, boom. Okay, do we stop here? Yeah, we do. Okay, so this is just a processing thing, it looks like. In the sense that your first slice, you have vision of the clove. But we're already moving on to our second slice. This is a common habit that a lot of players have. But this is your first slice. It looks like you stop on this frame or roughly close to it, but then you're immediately going to the next one. Ideally, you get to a level where I would say 95 out of 100 times you process everything on your slice before moving on to another one. Given that we aren't doing it here, I would wager it's maybe closer to 50-50 or maybe 70-30. But it's just something to work on here. If we did do that here, perhaps this round is a little bit cleaner. But he gets the instant trade, so I wonder if the chamber just swung off noise or if he did it off of the minimap info, because he has a good insta kill. Like ideally, that's what your trades look like. Is just boom, peek out of cover, one tap, tuck back in. That would be fucking fire. But yeah, overall the round is fine. Just to kind of recap, because we talked about a couple of things. Given that we were this left side wall, ideally we're the one getting first elbow. And then we have a better premium off of minimap here because our Jett saw the Reyna in this corner. So you can get the insta trade. And then after getting that kill, you could potentially think about doing the one way to try and greed more space. That's kind of the takeaways there. Okay. Any questions so far?
Not yet.
Okay.
We end up having a tough time on attack. So as it plays out, maybe more ideas on what I could have done
Sure.
differently.
Sure.
Like with my game plan for the round, if that
Like
makes
pre-round.
sense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I gotcha. Going mid is always typically pretty good. I'm a little bit scared of the outlaw. Okay, top mid is the sheriff. That's good. Huge kill. Oh my god. Let's see. I need to see the slice again. Okay, we're just not aware of the angle, but it's good flick. Up the heel, fight this good.
Spike down mid.
Crosshair gap is good. Yeah, nice try. I need to see this again. Do all good things here. I like that you don't smoke because it's good to try and force the skill. So I don't mind popping heal and going wide. I think that's good. What I do like here, whoops, I meant to slow it down. What I do like here is that your crosshair is gapped from the wall the whole time, and you're adding in stopping windows. Like you stopped in 3, 4, that's straight 4, this is straight 5. So it's good. Unfortunately, we missed the micro, but you set yourself up for pretty good success on that fight. Just so chat kind of knows what I'm talking about here. We peeked out, we kept the crosshair away from the wall the whole time, and then we kind of just added stops every single time. So you're quite ready for all of these duels. If there was a timing there, we just unfortunately missed the micro, which I guess goes from pre-aiming down here rather than pre-aiming up here. So that's just 50-50 gas. But overall, this was a good round. In the future, I suppose, you could try jiggling this scary angle up here, but that's pretty much the only change. Otherwise, a fan of the round. Some people would argue smoking would be good after you get the kill to try and secure mid space. I probably would just take the fight, especially because he only had a sheriff.
Yeah.
Okay, we're 4 off ult here. We're gonna go B. BXX not bad. They haven't been fighting A though, so that's kind of what I'm thinking about. Okay, we smoked top mid. That's okay because you only need the one smoke for B.
I saw my Jett swing to go that way. So.
Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I didn't even process.
Yeah, it's a good play by him, honestly. He's crossed within the first 6 seconds, so. Yeah, soft clear. It's okay, we have time though. Exec here. Corner smoke, good. Jiggle, good. Okay, we're seized. We know one right side. Hopefully someone trades this guy. Jett dashes out. No, good. No dash. You're quite ready for this left side fight, which is good. I'm just seeing our first pre-aim. It seems like left corner. Peeking out, left corner. Boom, left corner here. Clear. Looking back wall. Adjust. We kill this guy. I like our crosshair placement there. I come out looking right side. This guy fails his Jett dash. Looking market. Smoke fades. Stay here. Not bad to stay here. It's a little bit scary, but it's not bad. Smoking 9. Gecko clears flank. Flank 1. Looking for a clove. Do we rest the timing? Oh, but there. Nice. Smoke main.
Last one's flank.
Smoke the gate close. Nice. Good micros. Micros and execution and stuff. This guy says don't peek
She was
it.
reloading.
I would have done it. Yeah, I would have done it.
But yeah, I wish I didn't because he ends up. We both kind of throw, but he swings out and dies.
I see.
Last player standing.
And then
Yeah,
she clears it.
that's unfortunate. Okay, the round was pretty good. I guess I just want to point out a couple of good things we did. The first one is the smoke. So the smoke here is good. Coming out on left side here, you're really aware that your job is to hold this left side sight as your teammates scale. So you shoot this guy, that's good. And then you scale out here, you're looking on the second backside angle, especially because the Jett smoke is there, you look towards the right, that's good. And then from here, it's debatable on whether or not it's worth to take the risk to follow and scale backside or just to hold market. I would probably just hold market here, just like you did. And then your teammate clears flank and then you tuck. Ideally, you would have registered that the Reyna is the one flanking. I'm not sure if we knew that. And then after this kill, ideally, we would register that the clove was killed so that we would know Reyna's here. It's quite hard to do because you might be in crosshair mode here, but I guess the only thing I can say is like I'm confident that a Radiant player would recognize that.
Yeah.
I can tell you my habit that I've built up is anytime I see kill feed, my eyes just go to the minimap rather than kill feed and then minimap. It just skips that one step. Now, again, just to point out another thing that I really liked this round was your smoke. So you put the smoke closer to your side so you can take ownership of the smoke. I think that was good. Allows you to kind of play in it. Your teammate's kind of microing you not to peek it. It's unfortunate because you had the timing. Yeah.
She was reloading.
She's reloading. You know exactly where they are. It's definitely the winning play to go through and kill that player there. The other thing here is you decide to abandon the smoke, potentially because of the Reyna blind. I probably would have stayed in risk getting spammed, but I get why you didn't. It definitely makes sense. It's just unfortunate because your Jet says don't peek, and then he didn't play the cross. So it does suck. So going into the actual fight here, we need to look at the crosshair placement and the peek. So crosshair placement wide, but then you go for the preem again, and that's kind of what like screwed you over. If you kept the gap the whole time like you did in the top mid fight, this probably is a little bit cleaner.
Yeah.
And then I guess the only other obvious, improvement would be the hard clear left here.
Yeah.
But yeah, aside from that, I think the round is quite nice. Like I said, it's debatable on whether or not you wanted to scale towards backside and take backside here, rather than holding market smoke. That's something that's just hindsight, I guess. That it would have been better for us to make it backside, but yeah, that's a tough one. Smoke's fading on that timing. It's a little bit hard. Overall, good round though. Okay, so ideally try and poke around mid more. They're closing market door on every round start, so you can either abuse that by not like leaving the door open, and then either smoke left or right side to take the top mid fights. That's typically my number one piece of advice for Sunset is actually just looking for these top mid fights on attack. You can choose to one way the box, which I quite like to do, and then just clear the left line, and then now it's hard for them to re-peek into you. So that gives you time to just mainly focus on the right. Just for chat to visualize, I suppose. If you one way this left side, you can work in the top mid, clear like this little off angle, come back, and then clear this angle here. And then once you clear that, it's a lot harder for them to swing one way, and then you can kind of work your way to get these kills here. You're mainly just looking for the kill. It's rare that you'll actually commit into an A split from top mid, and it's rare that you'll commit into a B split from top mid, but it does happen. Smoking off right side to do all of this, and the other side is also quite nice. So I just, if you're struggling on Sunset, and we'll probably see it later, but it's really good to abuse top mid like this, especially if they're closing market door. The hunt begins. Yeah, starting with this smoke is fine too. Sometimes you'll see people do that top mid smoke and then go for the second smoke.
Enemy spotted mid.
Because we already saw one.
Yeah.
No peeking.
Seems like they haven't closed market just yet. There we go. So we get mid control here. Nice, big kill.
Spike down, attacker spawn.
One push stay. Okay, that's two mid kills, one push stay. We don't know their full setup, but up the heal, it's good. Deep smoke's fine. I want to see the premium here. Technically, we see Reyna on minimap here.
Yeah.
I just want to see and check. Not bad. It's kind of hard to see the crosshair, but not bad. Get the bomb back.
I got the spike.
Tough round to win at this point. Just because I think they saw all three, but can you make it through? Oh,
I run into the nade.
Yeah, NT. Okay, I want to see this fight. Okay, premium looks fine. Okay. This round's a little bit hard just because we lost the bomb. Otherwise, getting those two mid picks could have resulted in just us pivoting to a mid B. But we had to get back and get the bomb. Okay, so nothing too crazy so far. See, we're going A here. We do have ult.
My job. A lot out. Right here.
I don't mind club ult here.
I don't know if my decay actually.
Decay's okay. It's one of those things that's like okay to throw. Clove Decay in general is just mid. So
yeah.
I remember when we were reviewing Note XXD, I think he's on C9 right now. We saw a lot of rounds where he just would never use his Decay. So you don't have to, but it's okay too.
Drop in a smoke.
Okay, one elbow. I wonder if you see this. You keep these away. Okay, one way. Just have to go elbow. Okay, this makes sense. Pretty much at this point. Oh, yeah, we get the mid pick. Okay, at this point, it makes a ton of sense to pivot back to B. It's gonna be quite hard to do that because we have so much like inertia going towards A.
Yeah.
But it would be really good to go B here.
They're here.
Oh my god, it's happening. Yeah. Oh wait, they double pushed?
Or
Fuck.
on lane.
That sucks. Did he have a kill turret, B? No, he didn't. He started tiles. Okay, that was the problem. I see. So as soon as he dies, it's like, fuck, we can't really go back B. And we lost the elbow fight. Okay, it's a tricky spot now. It's good to re-clear out this lurk. See if we try. Wait, where'd the other guy die? He died over staying A. Yeah, that sucks. That's why, that's the downside sometimes of canceling your A hit. It almost feels like if we just continued going A. Yeah, that sucks. Like, damn, it really is the better play to cancel on this frame. But with how the round plays out, it may be because like it wasn't actually a clear comm to cancel. Your Jet and your Gecko ends up overstaying, which then, you know, that fucked around. So yeah, I guess maybe the takeaway is just to try and be more clear on the cancel, otherwise just continue going forward. Yeah, that just feels bad. Damn. Yeah, let's see. You do get the kill though.
Yeah.
Right here. Nice. Okay. Good up B. Drop bomb, push spawn. Okay, this is good. Site should be clear. Just kidding. This guy's here. That's surprising. Good kill though.
I end up getting Ring Around the Rosie by the chamber.
I see.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, it's hard to win this. Super hard to win this. You kind of have to smoke on top of yourself to give yourself some room. Quite hard. You tap because you don't want to plant. Pretty much the best thing you can do in this situation is just force the plant before the other player rotates.
Yeah.
And one way to do that is just putting a smoke like on top of yourself. So I would probably either smoke myself or smoke on the edge here and then plant. And then once that plant goes down, you can try and hold the smoke and then eventually clear your back. But it's really hard.
I still had ult too, so like.
Oh yeah, that's true. But yeah, putting a site smoke when you have ult to like play in and out, yeah, that could be really good.
30 seconds left.
But other than that, I think if you didn't have a smoke, I think you played it fine. Given that you had a smoke, we could have played it better as well. It got dropped? Wait, what? No, it got dropped? Wait, what? He just got signed to C9, I thought. It's insane.
Yeah, they immediately dropped him.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
That guy's so good. But Vic is good too. Is Vic his replacement? Played one game. Damn. I mean, I presume it's Vic. Yeah, it is Vic. Okay. Wow, we made it out. Okay. This is recipe for success here. Nice. 2 backside. Peak looks good. Oh my god. Okay, your mechanics are like good. Like, I just want you to know that so that you don't end up like obsessing over it too much. So I kind of just want to point out the good in the mechanics here. We have like a very clear like stopping window on this guy. And then when we scale the backside, you see minimap, maybe 2 question marks on the right. So you pre-aim right side and then you add the stopping window like twice. So we peek once here and then peek again there. Unfortunately, we missed the like initial kill, but your movement and your peaks look good, which is important. So what can we actually do to change this round? Let's look. Well, we're on eco, so that's 1. Dart's good. Rocket comes in. Guy just dashes out. Okay. Gecko Blind comes in. We know left's clear for a second, so we look right. That's fine. We get the Vandal here. I guess it just all comes down to this. Like, what do we do after this kill? I wonder if we just kept going forward or if we made it to market, would this round have changed?
That's what I was thinking.
It's hard to say
Especially
though.
because my teammates are all
like left side-ish.
Yeah.
The more space you get here, probably the more room you have to breathe. That's a tough one. That is a tough one. But like hindsight, it does say, yeah, just keep fighting the right there. Typically, it is good to bounce back and forth though. Yeah, maybe if we took 1 second to pause and be like, okay, like, you guys back sight, 2 guys here. Yeah, it actually would have made sense to keep going right. That's a tough one though. I feel like that's a conclusion you can't come to in the game, but a conclusion that you come to in review and then try and apply it the next time you play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see where the struggle is happening. We aren't successfully as a team making it through the choke and taking enough site space. So when that happens, the easiest thing to do is just kind of play for mid space on any map you're playing, and that's kind of ideally what we start abusing. Doesn't seem like it's gonna happen this round, but basically identify that site hits aren't working and then just pivot.
Yeah.
Here. Drop in a smoke.
Okay, we're going right side. And force the TP is good. Air rotates are gonna be here.
Reloading. Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Yeah, re-peeks. Good by the chamber. Yeah, he's killing everyone. That's tough.
Down A.
That is tough. This is just like a util diff. Util diff in the sense that you're playing against chamber. He TP's out and he keeps taking fights, and we only have one initiator and no flashes. So the chamber's always finding timings. Our flash is lurking mid. So what we could try and do maybe better is just try and take more aggro because we have the Clovolt. That's tough here, but the way that would look is just being close wall rather than like slightly off.
Yeah.
The way that you're taking your fights looks like you're trying to prioritize winning them, which makes sense. But if you're trying to like prioritize space making, you would, instead of being back here and slicing, you would just be up here jiggling, or you would just go across. That could be a decision you come to when this chamber reaggresses right there, because his TP's on cooldown. So if you can kind of force a trade on this guy with your Clovolt, it might give you sight.
Yeah, that's smart.
But it's tough though. Like technically it's your Jet's job to do this, but since you have Clovolt, it is now your job, and that's not sometimes clear. But yeah, he does go nuclear here, which is kind of the thing. Feels bad. Yeah. In the way that you jiggled is like you went back to cover, like you were like one out and back in, and that put all of us on a lineup.
Yeah.
So
I could have kept going.
yeah, I wouldn't say it's like your fault necessarily, but it's like a good play by him, and we weren't able to like outplay it with our peak.
Yeah.
Basically. But yeah, okay. Now we need to go mid. We only got mid on our ecos. No mid on our gun rounds.
Drop in a smoke.
There we go, closed door. Okay, so it looks like we're trying for a mid B split. We have the Killjoy B main. He loses the B main fight, that sucks. This round's gonna be really hard now. Hold for the swing, nice. Okay. Raze was B main. We get this gun. We can. Yeah, he pushed the smoke. Looking B main. This is a big fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's tucking though. If ideally we flip the bomb site, you go back site and plant.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's where my teammates were.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough here.
Last player
Oh wait, did we ult?
standing.
No, we don't. Okay, so from a macro perspective, we've already lost a round. So like the big takeaway is like your Killjoy can't die here. So what does that mean? That means your Killjoy needs a better turret, because his turret here is like useless. So like he should use his turret to take B main. That would be like the macro takeaway here. The other macro takeaway to consider is as soon as this guy dies, it's like really hard to commit into the B split. What's better to do here is actually just fight your way forward, because it's too hard to reverse clear this guy unless he misplays it, which he didn't. So this is a protocol that you can have. I first saw it on Pearl, so just follow for a second. I first saw it on Pearl where I was watching Smoke. Smoke was a Euro player, and we were like heavy connector. I say we, I was watching the VOD. They were heavy connector, and they had no players A main, so he made the call, oh, we have no one A main. Instead of continuing A split, they just pushed connector and got these kills instead.
Yeah.
That opened up the round. So what would that look like in your case? That would probably be, okay, we're going B split. Oh shit, this guy died. Instead of forcing the B split, you try and win these fights over here instead. And then that will allow you to flip the site and then plant for backside. And if we actually go back and look at the rounds, you would have maybe actually, like that could have been a little bit more clearer when we pick up this gun and the chamber actually pushes the smoke. Imagine we get that kill, and imagine our play was to already have pushed that smoke. we'd get this kill, take spawn, and then you might be in this lane already.
Yeah.
So it is quite difficult, but
Spike down.
if we just look specifically at the minimap, that's what your
Yeah.
Gecko ends up doing, and your Jet ends up taking backside. So we're in actually the situation we want to be in. It's just that we had the routing to go
yeah.
here and not
Yeah.
take this space.
I'm like the odd player out in what we're doing for the round.
Right,
That
right.
makes sense.
And it's hard because there's no comms. There's no comms, and you don't have the protocol set up to do that. What you probably was thinking, I'm imagining, is, oh, the plan was a B split, and we commit the B split, but the plan didn't update when your Killjoy died.
Yeah.
So that's true moving forward too. So let's kind of flip it to another example so you can see this pattern. Let's say we were going A. Actually, let's not do A because A is a weird map. Let's say we're playing Ascent, and we're going into a cat split. Cat splits are quite common. You have like a slow A main player. A main player dies to the wine player. Let's just say that's what happens. Okay, this is probably not the wine player. Let's just put like Omen here. Let's say Omen kills your Killjoy. Instead of committing to the A split onto site like so, what this protocol is telling us to do is actually to go in the tree and look for kills here.
Yeah.
That's kind of what this is saying. The problem is this doesn't respect nuance on when you should and should not go site. But if you can at least just try and keep this as your idea, oh, we lost the main fight, let's go pivot and go for rotator kills. That could be something for you to try.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Okay, let's keep going. But that was good. We got mid control. We just lost the main fight. We're going for
Let's play.
kind of a default. A fake, A fake. Let's see. Nice, we got a freebie. Okay, it's potentially worth it for you to take space here. Wow, this fades here fast.
I
Oh, this is good. You have great timing. Oh, fuck. This guy came from the right. That sucks. Would have been a freebie if we actually just kept pushing it.
yeah.
Nice kill. Holy shit, that's big. Yeah, there should be two backside. Huge kill again.
One enemy
Okay,
remaining.
we just went Thanos. Yeah, I mean, definitely good mechs here. We just kind of put you in the right spots to fight the right people, and then you'll just win the round. That's kind of what we're seeing here. But the call was good. The fake was good. We get the kill. Your idea to speed up is, I think, the correct call here. Speed up, take space. It's surprising that the fade is here. But I think you made the round winning play, because imagine you made it your, like, you didn't want to take space here. You actually don't have this option. So this is like really good that you took market. I probably would have wanted you to maybe look for more rather than just holding here. That maybe would have made this round a little bit more straightforward. But I mean, you just shit on everyone. So
Yeah.
it's good. Really good.
I don't know why. I got worried about door,
Mm.
but they've been closing it every round.
Yeah, so that's something you need to keep track of when the round starts. So let's round start.
Let's play.
See, when does the door close? There it is, door close. So, just something that you can, I guess, add to your checklist within the past, like in the first couple seconds of the round. But yeah, it was good rounds. Fakes are always good. We aren't gonna go mid with our gun round, which is unfortunate, because it's been 0 times we've gone mid with our gun rounds. Okay, we do have 12 volt. I'd be curious if we go left side here, especially because they smoked elbow. No, we'll take elbow. It's okay to follow the drone. This is also probably the other thing that you're struggling. This should just make sense if we think about it. If we go elbow, this is longer. This takes longer. Let's just say like it's 7 seconds compared to going left side, which is like, let's just say like 4 seconds. So when we're trying to go fast, it's good to go left so that you can stop their rotate, because otherwise they just run through the smoke like they do here. So my suggestion is, if you can, go left side and beat the one way. If you can beat the one way, then you have let's just say 10 or 20% higher chance to win the A side exec. If you can't beat the one way, I think your chance of winning the exec is a lot worse, and that's where it might make sense to actually just cancel. But yeah, just go left side here would be the big takeaway, especially because there's a smoke here. Let's just say fuck that. Go left side. So yeah, sunset specific. So far, the 2 things to do more is more mid for sure. Look for these top mid fights. especially on your gun rounds. And then when you go A, try and go a fast left and see how that plays out for you. I think if you try those two things, it should be pretty good. Oh, we get these kills. You jiggle, refight. Angle hold. Okay, that's nice. One defaults. Default kills. Wow, this chamber is owning. That's his second 3K on A. Yeah, he goes 4. That's tough. This guy's A-hold is a little too good right now. There's not too much you can do about that. Okay, and the back to mid on the eco.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay though. Sometimes the patterns aren't clear until you see the VOD back. Mid smoke, break door. I mean, this is good. We have an A lurk. Technically, we could end A or B. It's fine. Yeah, we get the B kill here. Okay, looks like a round win. Oh yeah, it's 13-11. I forget. Yeah, we should win here. Take backside space. Oh, killed your ult. I see. Okay, yeah, it's just easy win. There's a off angle I wanted to show on B. It's quite good, I think. So most people kind of play the backside area kind of how you are with this box. Some people play like back here, some people play back here. But just notice that we have angle disadvantage. So this spot's actually not that great. So where I like to play instead is here. You just like play in this corner and you line up here, which is quite nice. And if you want to, you can just timing peek on the box. So I do quite like this one.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a smoke coming up.
Not ready yet.
That's fine. Yeah, here we go. Let me hold the smoke. Get a gun, sure. Repositioning is not terrible, especially because you get a gun. No, it's unfortunate. We repositioned this guy walk through the smoke.
Can't use that.
Last player standing.
Up the ult.
Enemy remaining.
Probably out left. Yeah, good info.
Thrifty.
Okay, it's not a bad idea to leave to get a gun, but it does feel bad because that guy walked through the smoke. That's kind of the takeaway there. Yeah. Aside from that, though, I mean, we didn't really work into mid, so maybe that's something I'd be considering here. We got the B pick here, and you were like, oh, like let me break the door and go back to our team. I would argue you'd be a lot more useful if you just continued going mid here.
Yeah.
I guess, would you agree with that?
Definitely. Especially, we have the KJ ult too. Would
That's
be really
true.
good to even try like a late lurk up
Mm-hmm.
at top.
Do you feel like it's partly due to your gun here? And you're like, oh, like let me just go. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I'm scared to take the risk, but it would have secured the round.
Well, maybe I would argue on this frame, we haven't actually had the advantage to win the round yet. I think it makes sense to go back to B if we had like if we were like +2, like say like at a, like this guy dies or something, then I'm down. But yeah, up 5v4 on an eco, it still might be worth to take the risk up mid there. But yeah, as soon as this guy gets the ult kill, it's like, okay, now it makes sense to stay B main, I think. Okay, let's see, last round here. Oh, first gun around in mid.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Two ops.
They have 2 ops. Oh my god. We do have mid though, and they wasted their haunt and the smoke, so this is good. Probably wouldn't re-smoke top mid, but I understand why you would.
No peeking.
I'd probably use it to actually like take market, like smoke the cross here. Yeah, exactly for that one. The slant angle is very hard to fight on attack. Good the trade though, good movement. Okay, proceed into the B split. We don't have B main control, so this is where that protocol might be to fight the rotators rather than going site.
Yeah.
At least just based on what we talked about. It's a gamble where they're not there in B main right now. Oh look, yeah, we're fighting these guys. Aha, there we go.
Yeah. After the round I died to be main, I'm not doing that again.
Exactly, and look, we get rewarded for it. This is, I love it. We get the problem and the solution in the same game.
Have a kit.
Both have op, both have op.
Said both have op. Okay.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, we just win this.
You want to play? Let's play.
Nice. Yeah. Wow. Perfect. Perfect adaptation. We're like, oh shit, we died here last time. Let's go this way, and then we got the kill, and we flanked this guy. It's very satisfying to see. So let's go into notes here. There's a couple of things Sunset specific, but maybe we can just generalize it to some maps. So attack hits, or I guess I should say, identify if site hits / execs aren't converting into rounds, and adapt by going mid. And then I'll add Sunset mid is quite good. especially if they're closing door, you can look for the top mid fights on attack. If they aren't closing door, then you can just simply smoke top mid and work into market. I think that's fine too. So yeah, that's how you can kind of, I guess, change it to some maps. Like I said, this game, we were really only going mid on our ecos. Something to change. Then I wanted to talk about the A hit. So sunset A, try and go left side lane fast and beat the one way as your default. Then there was 2 other things that we mentioned that I thought was good to stick around. The first one would be the one ways. Try essentially on some more maps. Could greed one ways on the execs to try and, I guess, hold more space. So some examples were like the CT alley smoke or alley one way, lane one way. This one's debatable. Some other examples was Lotus A heaven one way, like some examples here. And then I had one more note that I wanted to include. Oh, the protocol. When splitting sites from mid, if don't have main control, consider, or not even consider, look for the fights on the rotators instead of trying to kill main guy. Yeah. Maybe a very easy example of this would be split. They were like splitting B. Main player dies. Look for these kills.
Yeah.
Is that actually the best thing to do? Probably not every single time, but it's something I want you to try. See how much value you get. And then let's see, actionables. I would say is like work mid more often. Look for those picks instead of always execing. It's probably the cleanest actionable, I think. Especially with your duo being a Senti player. It's harder for them to get value when we're just sight hitting every round.
Yeah.
So that's something to try. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Any questions, comments, concerns?
Not right now. I've some more good things to keep working on.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you're playing well though. I think you're shooting well. So I think you have a good base to work off of. Alrighty, well, I appreciate the VOD and keep submitting.
All right, thank you.
Thank you as well. Peace out. Alrighty, let's see, VOD number 3. Oh, it's a new VOD. New VOD as in we haven't seen them before. Let me catch up on chat as well. When someone's in the call, it's my focus to interact with them than chat. So, let's see. What did I miss in chat? Clove Breeze Solo Smoke is good. It's not great, but it's good. Yo, that's me. What's up, Kartha? Are you gonna be around for the call? I can make a VC. Also, IMO that one way is forcing them into one lane on attack with smoking, so you can go through one way and just put more pressure. I'll be here. Yes. Okay. I'll make a VC. You can join. Wait, let me answer though. Also, IMO that one way is forcing them into one lane of attack with smoking, so you can go through one way and just put more pressure onto the side. I see what you're saying. You're saying to use util, in this case a smoke, to get through the lane one way. So say they do the one way here, you can counter it by using your smoke to get through it. Say this. You're not wrong, but typically you don't want to you don't want to beat the one way with your own clove smoke. You want to use other util. Ideally like a jet smoke or like a phoenix flash or like a Sova drone to get through the one way. Using your clove smoke to get through it is pretty tough, because like if you use your smoke to get through here, the rest of the fights are going to be pretty hard once you get through it. So you're right in identifying that. Our kit isn't the one to answer that typically. One thing we're dealing with the guy who's not peeking us and giving us a fight is to reposition. Yes. Bro thinks he's a part of the team. My bad. Should I use the whole mouse when playing on low sense? Or should I reset as much as possible? Knowing when to reset is a skill. It's not reset as much as possible or use the whole mouse pad. It's use both. It's a yes and. It's not either or. Carthamus, the VC is open. Just join the VC in Discord in the dojo. And let me pull up your VOD.
Hi, hello.
Yo, what's good, man? Let me share my screen.
Let me turn it down.
Okay, sorry, loud?
No, I turned it down, it's fine.
Okay.
How's it going?
It's going good, man. How are you?
I'm doing good.
That's good. What time is it for you? It sounds like you're
10 p.m.
10 p.m. Okay, nice. So not super late, but it's a little bit late.
It's fine.
I gotcha. Yeah, let me get over to splits and update the rank. We don't really have many initiator VOD submissions, so you're on the you're a dying breed.
Yeah, I followed the Pixel Perfect Vod reviews, and like I tried to follow as best as I can, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard.
That didn't turn out well.
It did not, no.
It is hard, yeah.
Yeah. The role, I think, in ranked is also just quite difficult because the util on the characters aren't actually that strong to help you get kills. It's like useful to help your teammates get kills, but for your own kills, it can be quite hard.
Yeah, but it sometimes feels like I don't have enough impact if I'm not the one like looking for kills and picks.
Exactly, yes.
It's constricting, so I do find myself a couple of rounds here and there lurking and like contacting space as an initiator, which may not be the best, but in ranked I feel like might work.
I agree completely. I mean, even when I remember watching Fake Ananas years ago, he would have KO lineups so that he could lurk. Like, for example, I mean, I don't know if he plays KO on split, but let's just pretend. He could play towards A and throw a knife towards mid, and then he would lurk A. Because, like, it's important that he can get his own kills. So, one of the best Flash Initiator players in EU was doing it. I can definitely... Yeah, it's
yeah, I watch Fake Ananas a lot.
Oh, yeah, there you go, yeah.
But he's now not streaming because of some medical issues.
Oh, damn.
Unfortunately.
Damn, that is unfortunate. That guy seems like a cool guy.
Although I do main recon initiators, so Sky is the only Flash Initiator I play on split because it's just comfortable.
I see.
I feel like
you
I
prefer
don't like
those
Fade much, and Sova just doesn't work.
Yeah, the flash to get through the mid smoke is quite nice. So I get that. I prefer Fade still because I think Sky is like a dog shit character, but I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let me see your note here. So we have Sky split attack. I tend to struggle to communicate my util, which for initiator main I believe is a big problem. I can agree with that. Not just mean calling plays around them, but also calling when I'm flashing or revealing. People do tell me that they couldn't spam off my reveal because they weren't ready. This game I struggle on attack even though we won. Okay. Yeah, comms is definitely a big one. I wouldn't say it's like requirement, but if you aren't gonna comm, you would have to play it quite aggressive, I would say. It's like either be aggressive or comm and then you can be passive to have good enough impact to actually win ranked, I would say. So maybe the takeaway is just to be more aggro. Let's see, no dog. Normally we do early dog.
I like my heals on pistol, but I'm not sure if I use it this round.
Yeah, the A rush I think is. Oh wait, was it called to go ramp? I need to hear the pre-rounds. Let me turn this up.
I don't know. Phoenix is definitely gonna push.
Yeah, so not quite. Seems like it is planned for an A rush, but somehow it ends up happening that we don't A rush, probably due to the KO knife maybe.
Oh, Ray's got silenced.
Yeah, and then their hit's just it's an awkward hit. Okay, I mean, this is tough. This is tough. So let's kind of go into a couple of things. One, if we're rushing A, ideally we have early util to rush A. So as Sky, that normally is just early dog. Early dog allows you to clear hell, allows you to clear flower, and then you can clear slant. And if you have, like, this is what the best routing on Skydog looks like, from my knowledge.
Yes, I do use it later in the game, yes.
Yes.
I know about this routing.
Exactly. So if you aren't buying Skydog, then you have to use util to do a fast A so that your entry duelist can take this first fight relatively comfortably. And the way you would want to do that with no Skydog is just early flashing. So I would probably flash the corner like this. You can even just early flash to pop this corner, but I'd prefer to clear hell with it. You're trying to use your flash reactively rather than on round start. And that makes your duelist's jobs a lot harder, if that makes sense. So you can imagine if you started the round here and threw the flash, you would immediately know if there is a player at hell or not. I mean, you'd more so know if he's not hell, because if it does ping, they could be anywhere. But you will really want to use that early flash to kind of get the info. If you aren't going to use the early flash for sight because maybe you don't feel like it's super valuable, then it's really good to throw the flash ramp to see if there is a player playing ramp so that we can be ready for it. Some people like to curve it left. I don't really have a preference. But my point being is if you're doing a rush, initiative util should be like off barrier pretty much. That's the first thing. The second thing here, okay, so there's our reactive flash. I mean, we kind of fucked it up, but notice how we end up being first in line scaling sight. This is good and bad. The reason why it's good is because it allows you to kind of have a timing that you might not otherwise would have had. The reason why it's bad is because we don't have like the kit to do it well with, and we still have a flash. And your teammates are also mollied off. So it's quite high risk here to do, which is why we lose this fight. So what could this look like instead? This could look like after you get blinded from the Phoenix and this guy dies, then we just pause. Maybe you're worried about, you know, another flash coming out, which is valid, but it's really important here to pause because you don't want to run into sight and being untraded. It's like, I'd rather you just kind of like sit here and then kind of like maybe use more util.
I was worried about getting peeked from both Heaven and CT because that position right there is very open. So I thought it's just better to W key forward. But maybe that was just a mistake.
I see what you're saying. I would agree if you were playing a duelist role, because then you would maybe have util to kind of go forward. Because you don't use your flash here, then I don't like that we went forward. If you wanted to go forward, then we have to use the flash. If that makes sense. The idea, by the way, of W keying forward and just swinging is not good. If you want to go forward, it has to be like clean peaks. But you rarely want to play the game where you're kind of just swinging and making space by running around. That's kind of what we're trying to do. Does that make sense?
Yes, I understand that.
Okay, good. So here we just have to slow it down a little bit and use more util if you want to speed up. The middle ground here would be that just use your cage. As soon as this cage comes in, like, oh shit, that's a nice cage. And then you kind of sit here for a little bit and then you can throw a flash and kind of go forward or something. But yeah. It's a little bit tough because we didn't have the early util. So we got picked from A ramp. Yeah, let's see, early mid here. Feeling there, good or bad? Bad. Bad because teammate mollied. Feels more careful, it's 50-50. We aren't scaling mid here though. We got outlawed, I guess. I don't love the idea of this flash, by the way. The reason why I don't love it is because you aren't fighting. Like, notice how you're back here and your teammates are here. What I would rather you do is flash and then swing with it as well. So what that could look like is you just literally set the round here and just flash and peek. Or if you wanted to curve it so your teammates aren't blind, then you can do that as well. Or you could flash behind you and swing with it. That's fine too. Or you could flash deep and then curve it and then swing. As long as you're involved in the fight, I'm okay. But this one, flashing for your teammate and sitting back here, I would only like it if you're going for a B lurk. Was that the plan?
Originally, yes, but I think my omen got shot by something and we ended up pivoting.
Gotcha, okay. Then I think it makes sense.
Go back there, go back there.
Go back to A? Okay, cool. You could lurk here because you have no util. It's acceptable. Who's on the wall? Spooky. Okay, not bad. Next, first gun round. We do have Skydog. This is good. 3 dog here. Just gonna break the wall first, sure. Nice, break 2 panels. It's really important to break 2 panels, so I do like that you do that. Okay, so because we didn't push them off of this line, they're gonna be strong side B and A still, typically. Ideally, we want to get this guy off the line. So the way you could do that is try and flash him off of it, or you could skydog to see if you could fall back. But just breaking the wall mid without pushing the B heaven line off doesn't really do too much. It's better than not breaking the wall, but yeah, we're gonna go spawn side. Oh, nice. We got the mid lurker or rotator, so that's good. Okay, flash to clear sight could be fine.
Do you know that? No, no.
Yeah, that's good. Take care, elbow.
Sky alone.
Yeah, the peeks here are good. If you peeked and scaled like this on pistol, I'd be a little bit more happy at least.
Sky alone.
You can see like you're adding in some stopping windows there.
Yeah, no one.
That's good.
One enemy
Win heaven? Yeah, we just win this. Okay. We didn't really get any fights, is the thing I want you to notice about this round. We started mid, we broke the wall, we went back B, and then we rotated spawn, and we went back A, and we planted the bomb. So that means that everything that was the round win was based on your teammates winning these duels. So let's kind of back up a little bit. How can we have been one of the players to take the fights? You would drop the bomb here, drop the bomb, and then you would see this mid smoke after you break the sage wall, and you could skydog, you could flash through it, you could wait for the smoke to fade, and then kind of walk your way up. But you would be looking for a mid duel here instead of just being a bomb carrier. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't think of that. I was mostly thinking about like the round. I just wasn't thinking about taking duels.
I would definitely encourage you to try and be someone taking duels. Otherwise, you will run into the same struggle of being carried by your team.
Mid sage balls, mid mixes, of course in vent.
KOA.
Okay, brick wall again. Bang, bang.
One more next.
Yeah, okay. So ideally we walk up here and just kill this guy. Let's see, do we do that? Nope, we don't. We go back and we're gonna hit B minus 4. Okay, it makes sense, but
One more next.
just to kind of give you an idea what that could look like, you know, we peek out for this guy. We know the guy's on the left, and then you're trying to walk up, and then as soon as that smoke comes up, you're like, okay, smoke's here, and then you can just flash through it, and then like kill this guy. And then if you don't get the fight here, at least you have the space, and if you want, you can use more util. Whoops, bad util. But try and go forward rather than back is kind of how I want you to think about looking for duels, rather than trying to play your util in the macro game too much. Now, here's the problem, is that this is technically the better play. We're up 4v3, we got the mid pick, we got a B pick, you have full kit. Just going with the team here and making sure you get B site, like I would argue is the better play. But I would also argue that you can make it work if you went mid and use enough util, and you got the mixed kill too, you could still win the round that way.
I'm gonna flash behind the box.
Wait, let's see how this goes. So we know one backside.
One backside, one backside.
Oh yeah, bad flash. Okay, so let's talk about that. Sky flashes are a little bit hard because it gives you fake info sometimes. So for example, if you flash here, it will ping close, it will ping far, and it will ping backside. So sometimes it makes sense for you to do isolated flashes where it only clears one spot. For example, if you were flash back here, that flash is only clearing close. At least that's the idea. So if your goal is to flash back sight, don't use it to blind the guy, use it to get the info. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes.
Now, if you want to do go ahead.
I think I might have tried that. I'm not sure if I was thinking about clearing it or flashing the guy.
Yeah, so if you're trying to flash someone, only flash if your teammates can fight off of it. So notice how you're flashing before the scaling happens, and it's not close. If you wanted to flash while your teammates are in the smoke, the flash you would do is here, the close one, because your teammates can fight immediately off of this. Does this make, like, this is no longer an info flash?
It does make sense, yes.
This is a fighting flash, yes. So if you had a player like a dashing pillar, let's say your jet was in dashed out and he's in a smoke and your flash is going here, then it makes sense to pop here because he can fight off of it. But you're doing a deep flash for info. This is an info flash because no one is close enough. So now this has to be a good info flash. So yeah, in this case, I would probably have just done the flash to get out of the smoke, like just something like that, and just get out of the smoke first. And then as your teammate is scaling, then you can do another one backside if you wanted to. I think that could be good.
We're going.
One backside, one backside.
He does die. Do we use another flash? Oh, we got spammed. Okay, that sucks. I guess Skydog or Flash could be good here, but yeah, that's just Phantom diff. They really just shot the shit out of us there. wow though. Like just go back to this round. Like at this moment, it feels like we should win the round. That's what it feels like. But we gave up the mid control to go back B exec, and we did not win the B exec. So I just want you to notice how even though it is maybe the better play to go back B here, we don't get any duels and we lose the round. We just got spammed through smoke. Now, okay, you could say, well, Dopai, like maybe it's just because our B exec sucks. Okay, yeah, I would argue that's true. Like really, you shouldn't be flashing here.
Yes.
You should just be skydogging. Or if you are gonna flash, you just flash close. Like if we're looking at it objectively, flash here or skydog would be the better way to exec, and I think that's fair. But the thing to look at here is our rank. We're Diamond 3. We're gonna have a shit execs anyways. I was trying to circle the Diamond 3 at the top. We're Diamond 3. We're gonna have shit execs anyway. So stop. What I would suggest is stop playing for so many executes and just look for more kills. And I mean, I would be so curious on how this round would have played out if you went for this mid fight. Would we have just died? Potentially. Would we have gotten a kill? Potentially. Could we have just used util and kept the rotates in mid? Potentially. Like there's so much unknown behind this play of exploring mid that we just don't have. Because we keep trying to regroup and play with the team. And I really want to reiterate, it makes sense to play with the team. That's why you're doing it. It makes sense. I kind of want you to explore what this looks like as well. What do you think?
That's what I was talking about at the beginning, saying that sometimes playing with the team is holding me back because I feel like I should definitely be getting fights and picks, but it just doesn't end up working out that way.
And the other takeaway could just be that we need to improve our executes. Like that could be one too. Like use better util, flash close, skydog, those type of things, and this round could be a round win. But you would maybe run into the same issue in the sense that it's still relying on your teammates to take those duels. So, I mean, there's a lot that goes into it. Like if you put a Radiant in this position and he execs B, he'll probably win the round. So I think that is a reasonable takeaway as well. But I guess I want you to consider the alternative a little bit more. Your round coming from L Smoke is good. I agree. We gotta break the sage wall still though. Oh, I'm scared. Okay, so that seems like the goal. The goal is just to break the wall and leave. The goal in mid ideally.
Yeah, that's what we were doing the entire time.
Yeah, so let's change that. Let's change it to make the goal to take rope space or to take male space. Instead of just breaking the wall, if you can make your goal to take one of these two areas, the impact of mid control goes up like, I don't know, let's just say like 10x. Without these two spaces, it's like they aren't that scared of mid because it's only one panel. Like no one's lurking through one panel of mid. Well, people do, but I guess would you agree with that? That you would have more impact?
I think in this exact game, the opponents were doing that to us on defense, and it was difficult to deal with. So that does make sense. But we don't have Sage, so it feels a little more difficult from our perspective.
I 100% agree. Like 1,000%, I would say. But you do have flashes. I think one of the main reasons to pick Sky over Fade is to get through the mid smoke. Because the flash to go through the mid smoke is like better than a Fade Haunt, I would argue. So I guess one way to think about it is we aren't playing Sky to Sky's strength. Like you were using your Haunt to clear back sight. Sorry, your flash. If you were playing Fade in the exact round, like that would have been better. So you kind of have to play Sky how Sky is played. Or like could be played. Which is to flash through smokes and look for duels.
My cam is watching. Like, you could flash mid for me and then I just push.
Nice, we got a mid pick.
He
Okay.
was talking to me, but he was talking to Amen.
I see. This is gonna be a round win, I think, because we actually got mid control.
Should be.
I'm a little bit scared of main right now. Yeah, there's that guy. I mean, you're aware of it. You have your gun out looking for it. The thing is, you just have a lot of green util, so it's worth using it here. Maybe one flash for like corner here to clear ramp. Like here, maybe.
Honestly, I was only half expecting this pick. I was more expecting him to be behind the box.
I see, like here.
Not all the way in the open. Yeah.
Yeah. I would agree, honestly. Like he is playing a pretty aggressive angle there, but It goes back to the util. Like if you were playing Fade here, I would bet you would Prowler. And just clear that guy out. But yeah, it's a little bit hard. It goes back to that protocol that I was just Vod Reviewing on the other guy or other players just now. We don't have main space.
I wasn't here for that. I
gotcha.
just arrived.
I gotcha. The protocol was if we don't have main space and you're doing a mid split, instead of going towards site, you would just go and kill the rotators instead. So in this case, we would try and follow the jet to fight spawn. If you don't have main space. In your case, you could use util to clear the main guy, but yeah. I still bet it's a round win.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, nice. There you go. Mid control.
Yeah, I think it gets a little close.
It does seem like, yeah, but we get there. We get there. Mid control led us into all of those opportunities. And how did we get mid control? Your jet just killed someone in mid. I need you to like either assist in those fights with using your util or just look for that mid kill yourself. Either by using util or just taking the fight. Oh, yeah. You made it your job to carry the bomb and to break the sage wall. And that's pretty much your whole game. Look, we got the mid kill. That's big. Ideally, now you skydog mid to force the B heaven guy off. Or flash. Yeah, so we aren't going to get the mid control here. We got the mid pick, but we don't have the mid space. And ideally, we get the mid space as well. Unless they're on eco, then. But yeah, look, we have 3 teammates mid. We could just force mid right now. Skydog, flash, you just take mid. It should be free. Like, we even smoke mail. We should definitely be taking mid right now. You might just be going main, though, because the jet was there last round, so it makes sense. Oh, that sucks. This guy's fake calling. Yeah, it feels bad. Damn. The other thing to notice is, like, how infrequent we are, like, next to the duelist, because we're kind of going back to the main. But it also feels really bad to die here, just because we have, like, full green util. Potentially, if you do want to speed up A here, like, let's throw some flashes. Flash ramp. Or flash out the choke here. I mean, he's calling that you have A, so it makes sense why you have gun out, though. But yeah, what I would want you to do differently is... as we rotate here, let's just, like, take mid with our team. Just go forward here. You have all of the util to get through the smoke, and we aren't doing it. That's what I want you to see. Maybe we're just respecting mid too much. I think bomb carrier is also annoying. Yeah, it is. I wonder if we'll take a mid fight now because we don't have bomb. Break sage wall? No, we don't. We do break the wall though. That's good to flash that. Here we go. First util to try and get through the mid smoke. Good. Okay, so now we know one's B heaven. Let's try and keep fighting forward here. A little bit awkward. The main fix is simply just breaking 2 panels. We did it earlier in the half, but we
didn't break 2.
Yeah, so ideally you break the 2 left ones. If you did do that here, this round is just a lot cleaner. But I like it. I like the attempt to go mid. As long as you break that panel, I would wager you would win this. Or at least like the trades would go cleaner. Does he win this? We need this round. Nice. 2 4Ks from this guy. Good job, Riz.
He's popping off. He's carrying so bad.
He's doing good. He's doing good. But that's good. Like, even though you died mid there, like, that's what I would want to have seen. Obviously, we just need to break that second stage wall. Yeah, we have ult here. No early skydog, unfortunately. Yeah, no ult either. You're, like, very picky about your util, actually. Which is surprising.
Yeah, sure, bro. This guy's a god. He's a god.
I can feel your orders.
Okay, now what?
I don't know.
Up ult? Sure. Oh, nice try. We do need to pop some util here. Yeah, we're just taking fights. Okay, it's interesting because you said you play a lot of initiator. We aren't using any util. I wonder if that's because it's Sky and not Fade or Sova. Like, I'd be curious on if you use.
I think it is. I am really comfortable on Sova and on Sky and Fade even. I'm not that comfortable, so.
Yeah, my advice for initiators typically is on attack, just use everything. Like, throw the kitchen sink at the enemy team, and more oftentimes than not, it'll work out. On defense, like, how little you're using your util is actually better on defense. Like it's better to be gun out and like prioritize positioning on defense, but on attack, ideally you're just throwing everything. Because even if it's like not the best piece of util, it's like good enough, and then you can just like gun out for the rest of the round. That's kind of how you want to think about attack. Just use everything. Like you definitely do not want to be picky with your util on attack.
Yeah, better than not using it. Gets no value.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Let's break wall first and then I'll flash.
I'll jump above the ball. Just put the flash above the ball.
Okay.
Smoke it.
Nice try.
No way.
It's a cool play though. I like it. Break the sage wall. Yeah, let's see. Do we try and work these mid kills? We need to get this kill. No flash?
Well, there's like 3 people mid. It's not just.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just leave. And it makes sense why you aren't looking for it, but look, your omen got the kill. Maybe this is a confidence thing too. Oh, that's such a bad smoke. Okay, nice. Get the bomb down, ult. Winnable. Okay, one spawn, one flank. That's unlucky. No, that one's
That's
unlucky.
super unlucky.
Yeah, that one sucks. I think he's shooting your sky ult and he killed you.
I didn't check the replay on that, but it could be, yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Again, I want you to notice though how you ran away from the mid fights.
Did I dive? From a spray to a smoke?
It feels bad, but some of this is just because you're running away from the duels. Remember watching from an old Huge video, starting mid right side is better? Yeah, that's true. If you start sewers, it's easier to fight mid. That is 100% true. Oh, nice. Hey, we got a mid kick. That's good. He swung into us, so we get the punish. That's big. Ideally, you just run forward there, though. But you have bombs, so I get it. Yeah, go B. Yeah. Here we go. The gun. Plan open. Omen, cover my heaven, please. We're good. Get Sky Dog spawn here to see if they're already dog spawn. Wait, where are we going? We're going. Oh, they have no smokes. Quite passive. But I get it. It is planning for a B main. Delay flash.
It's all three.
I would probably Sky Dog now to delay. Here we
I
go.
did that.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so we're just playing for late spam here. It should still be a win because your ciphers. Oh, you might have blinded him. Oh, no, we're good. Yeah, we win. I don't hate it. You're playing for the win condition. I guess I saw an opportunity to play the post plan a little more aggressively here. Like, I probably would have stayed on site and Skydog spawn to see if they're coming from spawn. And then get info on how many people are spawn. Like, let's say you Skydog spawn and you see 2. Then you can just swing heaven and kill the 1 player. Well, let's say like you Skydog spawn and you saw 0. Then you can just simply just shift walk over and take spawn. Let's say your Skydog saw all 3. Then you can just wrap right side. And then play that. Like, fight here. So, I guess the takeaway is to try and use util to figure out where they are in the retake, to try and figure out how to play the post plant, rather than just defaulting to play offsite to play the bomb. Even though it's like a winning strategy to play this, I would argue you'd win more post plants by trying to do it more fundamentally instead of just trying to play like spam, if that makes sense.
It does, it does.
And I guess it goes back to like looking for kills and looking for fights. Yeah, no early dog on the hits. It hits a lot better with the early dog.
Nice.
Your sight, bang. Yeah, so the dog would clear that too. If you do want to use flashes, we have to just use 2. So I'll kind of show the 2 that I like to use when I don't have Skydog. So the first one I like to do on the left corner here, like so. And then as I run up, I'll throw a second flash and I'll do it into sight like this. In this flash, I'm just I'm trying to see if there's a player on this lane or like on this backside here. I just want to see if there's anyone actually on site. That's what I'm flashing for. So flash left, boom, throw another flash here for backside, and then I'm scaling after. You could also just like curve it here if you want to, like that's fine too, but something to give you site info.
Let's go.
Some people will do their second flash for elbow, depending on if their teammates are scaling there. So first flash here, and then you could just turn your second flash around elbow like this. And then if this pings elbow, you know they're elbow. If not, then you know, you get that info too. But we just aren't using
Good
enough
info.
util for the, yeah, good info, yeah. We just aren't using enough util for the execs. It's just like one flash and like, that's good enough.
Nice.
And you can see you're getting punished for it.
Behind, I think.
Getting punished. So we need to look for more fights and we also need to use more util. It's kind of the two big pieces here. Nice. Your jet's making the round. Okay. Do we go for the trade? We need to go. No, we aren't. Okay. Makes sense we wouldn't just based on what we've been doing so far. Skydog here is good. Clear sight, clear hell, bang bang. Could still be map. We didn't do the best routing. I'll just show it one more time. Try and hug the right wall as you come out, but look left. So hug right wall, look left, and then you can kind of like go like this. Tight clear, one heaven. Yeah, it's winnable. You can high flash if they come out rafters. We can jiggle this and flash elbow. Oh fuck, no util. Alright, good luck. Huge kill. Phoenix was heaven, KO's out. Dodge flash, peek. Nice. That's good. Played it well there. Teammates win. Nice, okay. Let's go in the notes. Okay, offense. Two things to work on. Look for picks and oh wait, let me think. More util in general is going to be important, especially when doing side execs. I would say like the thing that stands out to me more though is the fact that we just keep avoiding fights. So instead of showing pressure and backing up, try and actually take this space. So in mid, you're just breaking sage wall and leaving. Instead, break sage wall and look to fight it. Yeah, this is the mindset I want you to be in. Just take space, not check out the space, but actually take the space. And then yeah, just more util in general. So I always tell initiator players this, but initiator general notes would be on attack, throw the kitchen sink at them more often than not. It'll work out. And then on defense, prioritize positioning and timing over using util. Play for kills. Yeah, play for position, I guess. That's typically how I encourage initiators to think about it. But yeah, more util in general. Just throw more util, but definitely try and take more fights, especially in mid.
Honestly, I reviewed this VOD myself, and
Yes.
I didn't even notice that I was avoiding the mid fights.
Yeah, you know, the thing is like, that's the hard thing about reviewing your own VODs, because in the moment, you could see like micro mistakes, but it's hard to see macro changes because you haven't seen it. You don't know what you don't know. So that's why it's useful to like either look at other people play so that you can be like, wow, this guy's fighting mid a lot more than I am. And then you'd be able to compare. Or have someone else look at your game. That's pretty much the two ways to do it. Looking at your own game without having looked at someone else's game is more so only to improve the things that you're already doing, rather than getting new ideas, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, cool, man. Any
I didn't
questions?
see that. Nothing in particular, I don't think so.
I gotcha.
In the couple days around this VOD, I have had a bit of an off day. I think I was sick and my aim was off. Maybe that's the confidence, but I think I don't take the mid fight anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could be a pattern thing or it could be a confidence thing. Either way, it's important to know to take more fights.
I guess I'm gonna have to review more VODs to see that, to look for that.
Sure. And I'd be curious on what it looks like on other maps too. Like how often are you avoiding the fights?
I like to take fights on breeze. Feels comfortable. A lot of places to fight.
Oh, I see. I wonder if that translates into win rate.
But on other, I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe not a big sample size.
Yeah, not many games.
Yeah, maybe
I've been kind of busy with schoolwork last 2 or 3 days, but I'm free from tomorrow afternoon.
I see. Well, in that case, best of luck in your games, man, and yeah, keep submitting VODs. And yeah, That's pretty much all I have for you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you as
Have
well.
a good day.
You as well. Peace out.
Peace out.
All right, easy peasy chat. Let's see. Let me catch up on chat. Why do you cancel ult? Yeah, not sure. Also remember an old. Yeah, we read that one. Everything this way. Yep. Okay, let's keep going. Do 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 do. Hello, Dopai, the rich and handsome. I wish I was rich and I wish I was handsome, but I'm doing pretty good, man. How are you doing? I think I'm pretty objective. I would probably give myself like, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably say like I'm like a 6.5 to a 7 out of 10. I wonder what life is like being an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Would it be better? Is anyone here objectively an 8 out of 10? Does anyone have any insight in that? Seven out of 10 is top 30%, bro. Be proud. Is that how math works? I guess if 1 out of 10 is top 10%, maybe. I see how you came to the numbers. I don't know if that's actually how the numbers are, but yeah. That's the halo effect. It's better objectively. What's the halo effect? Can you, if I Google it? Being a cat, I'm clearly a 10 out of 10. Type shit. Wait, can you guys see Felix in the frame? Hold on. Look at him. Oh, he's so sleepy. He's so sleepy. The quality is like hard to see, but he's out. He's knocked out. Okay. 8 out of 10. 8 to 10 wouldn't play games. Nah, there's some 8 to 10s out there that play games, surely. I mean, maybe not many, but surely some. I would argue. Right? Thinking I'm a solid 6.7 out of 10 type shit. Okay. I'm losing it. You guys are making me lose my mind. You have some pro players that are pretty handsome. Yeah, I would say Nats, Aspas, maybe. There are some pro players in like the Asia Pacific regions that are like objectively really attractive, I would say. Stellar? Oh yeah, Stellar. Good morning, clown. Good morning, good morning. You can search the halo effect, but it's one of the effects that makes being attractive better. I see. I see. What have you been up to gaming-wise? Have you only been coaching doing VOD reviews? I mean, that's most of my time is VOD reviews and then kind of just eating, hanging out. I don't really game too much these days, but when I have gamed, it's been like a little bit of League of Legends. I mean, let's look. How many games of League have I played? I've played 23 games of League. So yeah, play a little bit. I play a little bit of League, but not too much. Like 4 days ago, played 3 games. 3 games, 4 games on this day. Then yeah, not really too much. Made an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 guy for Flare bartending. He was the worst. Iron at best. For myself and other, we're Diamond Plus, but he got more opportunities than us. I see. Yeah, that's typically how it goes, I guess. How it goes. Okay, we are on attack here. Only league I play is Mayhem ARAM. I'm not a big ARAM guy. My friends all play ARAM, and they try and get me to play ARAM, and I just can't do it. I'm down to play like Summoner's Rift if they wanted to play it, but they don't want to play it. When you're 8 out of 10, you get things handed to you, but it makes you the worst type of person. Yeah, that's probably the correlation. Maybe not causation, but is that am I saying the right words there? Yeah, who knows? Anyways, let's look at the VODs. Okay, so we have a VOD from Dism here. Ascendant 2 Jet Breeze. I think one thing holding me back is my entries and knowing when to take space and how to take site properly with util and timing. Okay, Also clueless on where to look at entries and what I should actually do when I take the site. Until I injured my wrist and stopped winning my games, I didn't realize how much my mechanics carried me through the ranks. A lot of the time I like to think, oh, I'm unfocused, but after reviewing a couple of VODs, I believe that I'm just really bad at attack half on all agents and just, in air quotes, autopilot because of the fact that I'm clueless on what to do. Oftentimes just relying on my raw aim capability to win the rounds. The reason I believe for this is that I only started caring about improvement in this act and just played 1,600 hours of trolling and autoplaying without really caring got to Ascendant. I wouldn't say trolling and autoplaying, you're probably just having fun. There's nothing wrong with that. I think enjoyment is important. I always wanted to be a strong mechanical player though, so I always tried to strive for this. This VOD was taken with my injured wrist, so I hope this accounts for my poor shooting. And in my history since last week, I haven't been really able to shoot, maybe a game here and there. Apologies for poor replay skills. Yeah, that's fine. I'll skip through it. Wanted to mention I'm immortal in all the Valorant Voltaic benchmarks around Jade and Kovacs and close to Radiant. Yeah, so I mean, if you're immortal complete, you probably don't have to play anymore. Take a look. Playing Akali. I've been playing a lot of Silas. Let's see. Off barrier, we are quite late, which makes me think we aren't locked in. Contact A. Yeah, good timing on this guy. Late peaks. Not really much else to say here. We're kind of just scaling W on the angle, so he has a good timing here. That's typically just how it goes. If you wanted to scale a little bit better, you wouldn't W key into the angle. So after you peek here and see nothing, you would try and W and A to the side, or you simply just go A to the side. I would probably W and A to the side, so I can get a little bit closer, and then you peek back out. If you're trying to be perfect, that's what you would do. I think that's a good timing on us. Okay, round 2. We are on barrier here. By a bandit, sure. PK main. Outlaw spotted B, so probably no outlaw A. Okay, the slices. I mean, we're just not really waiting for util here. Change rank tag, my bad. W comms. Okay, so the big takeaway here is we're looking like we're going to an A exec. So our priority should be to dash out. Agree or disagree, chat? Let's just say you agree. On A exec, our priority should be to dash out. So how can we make sure we can dash out? Oh, you wait for the drone, then you see the guy. Or you would jump spot, or you can smoke the floor if you have 2 smokes. But yeah, we gotta dash out. So the fact that we're trying to contact the kill when they have gun advantage doesn't really make the most sense. So jump spot, drone, jiggle, try and prioritize dashing out here. We should not be first contact if you have dash. Yeah, nice, we have the drone here. And we're a little bit late off barrier, so we're missing a little bit of timing. Okay, here drone takes the angles, boom, boom. Now we should dash out. Our omen's beating us. Okay, so we aren't dashing. We're gonna go through left side, it looks like. Okay, we're gonna presumably walk mid door here. It's already an unorthodox round because we did an entry. We kind of just went for like timing kills here. It's not bad to go for this, but it's not really like Jet's job, I guess. Good smoke. Okay, reposition, fight bridge. Yeah. So it's not bad. You gotta kill mid door, you gotta kill bridge. The big thing here is objectively, we should be the one dashing out as soon as drone clears close. Just dash towards default. The fact that your omen is the one doing it is really bad. So how can we make this better? We just don't want to be on this back wall. You want to be close wall so you can actually scale. And part of that was you're just late. You're just late on the barrier. I don't know what we're doing here. So we're just a little bit late. Yeah, let's keep going. Keep going. Zigzag peek. Nice. Okay, do we dash out here? Peek, peek, peek. Smoke dash. Boom. Okay. Easy fix. Let's kind of just walk through the checklist for a second for an entry duelist. Near home. Ideally, we aren't first contact. We killed this guy, whatever. From here, it doesn't really make the most sense to take these fights. We kind of want to jump spot this or wait for drone. They smoked here, so then we're safe to go. So then we smoke dash out, clear your angles. And then from here, you need to sit in the smoke and then potentially even do a re-smoke so that your teammates can go out. So let's kind of talk about that one more time. Our job here is to stay alive and make the space. If you swing out before your smoke fades, your teammates are unlikely to be through the choke point yet because you swung too fast. So if you did something like this, you're gonna die before your teammates would do the choke. So how can you do that better? Smoke dash out, get the info, then just sit in your smoke. Just chill. And then by the time the smoke fades, your teammates should be getting close. If they got delayed, then you just throw another smoke, and then you can fight better. So let's look on the mini map. We smoke dashed out. Where's your teammate? Chamber's in the smoke. When did we take the fight? Teammate's not really even close to you yet. So the fight's a little bit too early. Smoke is still up, and you have a re-smoke. So you just die from that. In terms of entry dash routing, we kind of went like a wide left. We landed here. So technically you're open to more angles. Typically as a entry duelist, you'll benefit from going close to angles so that you can be hidden from more angles. So default box is quite good here. And jet knives. Okay, so same thing. Ideally we aren't first. If you're Sova's droning, just let him drone. You did jump spot, so it's not that bad. I'd rather you jump spot than commit here, so that's good. But just something to keep in mind. Yeah, he missed the updraft dash. That sucks. Yeah, I missed that one too. I miss that one all the time. That's just getting the custom for that one. That's all I can say about that. I think he replayed this round, right? Yeah. Go next.
Guys.
Here we go. Hey, exec here. Heavy molly, sure. Guaranteed aiming control. I literally never hit the updraft dash in the game either. Get in the smoke, boom, smoke dash out. There we go, smoke dash, smoke, smoke, smoke dash. There we go. Oh, what took us so long? What are we waiting for? Yeah, my own blind hit us. We smoke. No, we don't. Yeah, we are panicking. Also, where are we trying to smoke dash to? Like, we're going left side. Doesn't really make sense to go left side. Most jets go right side so that you can take backside space. Yeah, try and dash towards here. Clear your close. You're gonna sit here, re-smoke if you need to, and then eventually try and make your way towards right side and clear this space. I was looking at Sova. Oh, like bomb and spawn? Oh, I see. Okay, the dash on left side's, I mean, still doesn't really make space. Makes sense. Yeah. You can see we're panicking. We're like, oh, like we're here, but notice how zero space we have. We are all stuck default, or bricks. Why are we stuck bricks? Because our entry duelist dashed bricks. That's what happened here. So it makes sense why we have no space, and also makes sense why we're panicking. If you're here, you just have more space, and you'd be able to, like, I don't know, have some more room to breathe. Hey, drone goes first. This is good. This is ideal. Drone gets first contact so we don't die. Now you can smoke dash out. Oh, you fucked it up. Yeah, that sucks. Your Omen has better entries than us, which is like, look at where he's landing. He's like landing default. Our Omen has better entries than us. But yeah, I mean, as soon as you fucked up the entry dash, just throw another smoke. You don't have to like just send it. Yeah, we'd benefit from looking at some custom VODs, that's for sure. Or sorry, looking at some pro VODs on how they entry and then going to custom and training it. That's what I meant to say. I combined the two in my head when I said it. This is a weird round. We have Viper Orb mid door and smoke for the cross. Hey, do we dash out here? Ideally, we do dash to pull crosshair. Like dash to get out of the choke point. Probably the most common dash is to go here to clear your close right. And then re-smoke if you need to. And come out to the right side if you need to. And no dash.
Spike down A. Last player.
Yeah, okay. Go next. Cancel the going main. Oh, I would have just ran out mid here, but that's fine. 3-2 split. 3A main. Drone smoke, good. Smoke dash out. Boom, boom. And then ideally we go right side. Sorry, missed. Okay, this is good. This is our, I guess, most typical round so far. We dashed out A, we went default, we took back sight. From here, it's kind of hard, but ideally you try and cross so that you all aren't on top of each other default. That's ideally what happens here. Yeah, the wall goes up. Someone needs to cross. Your Sova did. Okay. Smoke. It's fine. Okay, our Sova's in a really good spot here. Ideally, that would have been us, but let's see how we play this. Look, Sova got the kill. If he wasn't there, this round's so much harder. Now we have some space to work with. Yeah, it's not bad. The main takeaway about this round is ideally, once we are on site, we try and pick a comfortable post-plant spot. That's what I would want you to look at here. What's up, Jonas? Are we constantly streaming again? Vod Reviews, yeah. How you doing, man? TB exec. The hunt begins. Oh, wow. I wonder if he preempted off drone or if he did it off noise. But it looks like we lagged there. Okay, next round. Drone got first contact though, that was good. Chamber just won that fight. The drone goes here. Hopefully we have a successful B entry here. We're I think 0 for 2 on the B exec. Entry dash here. Re-smoke. Sit in the smoke. Teammate scales. And we make it right side. Okay, that's good. The dart forced us to slow down our exec, which ended up keeping us alive. Because we went for a re-smoke. Like we dashed 1. Dart comes in, so you re-smoke. So shout out the dart there. Do we take any space? That suck pulled us in. Smoke's faded. Oh my god. Yeah, we are struggling on figuring out all these angles though. You can see again, the lack of space is making you panic. It's like, oh my god, they could come from here, they can come from here. Why do we have no space? It's because our entry duelist is back in cubby. So we aren't doing a good job of taking space. So let's go into our notes. Let's see, a couple of things here. Entries are need improvement, and then post plant positioning needs to be better. So actionables, entry improvement checklist. Avoid committing to first contact duels. Allow drone or teammates to take first contact, so we're alive to dash out. It is acceptable to jump spot or jiggle, as they are not committed duels, but oh yeah. Okay. Then smoke dash out. Out ideally into a position that you've seen before from a pro VOD. Typically they're close to cover. After smoke dashing out, look at minimap. Sit in your smoke. Wait, sorry, let's do it in this order. Look at minimap. Sit in smoke. Maybe sit in smoke first. Sit in smoke. Look at minimap. Time your fights with your teammates coming out of the choke point. If necessary, re-smoke yourself to buy more time. Okay, that's entry improvement checklist. Post plant. Take some deep position to create a crossfire for the post plant. Most bomb sites have one. Maybe I'll just include some images. So breeze, you have backside A, you have half wall, you have back here. Maybe even I could include yellow, honestly. Like this. Set, you have jump up, you have door. B, you have giraffe, you have logs, you have switch, I suppose. Just to give some examples so that you can do some stuff. Yeah. Okay. So let's read this again. Entries need improvement. Post plant positioning needs to be better. Actionables. Entry improvement checklist. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Hopefully that helps. Yeah. Definitely not a mechanics issue. We are just lacking in understanding our role as a jet. So. Let's go next. How's my goat doing? What's up, Violet? I'm doing good. How are you? Good, good. Got into Fuchsia overall flick tech and click timing, so got to grind Fuchsia tracking. Fuchsia, is that the second one or the third one? Okay, do you do trackers? No. I do not do trackers. You need to watch some pro VODs and copy them. Yeah, that would give him the silver bullet to start with, I guess. Well, the VOD's been not too bad, not too bad. We got one more. One more with the Raj Goulage. Let's see, let me get into a VC. Fuchsia is highest, medium, viscose. Gotcha. Sato is Fuchsia, same categories. Sato, my goat. Sato's actually goated, dude. I have almost completely quit Val at this point. Just play cutbacks and CS now. That's valid. That's good, Raj.
So.
Take a look. Take a little look-see, shall we?
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. Raise split attack. Ooh, nice. I feel like you've gone through the whole agent pull on split. I remember when Waylay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying. I'm just really bad at split.
I gotcha.
But I'm back on Raze because I didn't like playing Waylay.
That's fair.
On this map.
Post nerf, it's a little bit maybe harder to do stuff. Maybe I don't know.
Even before the nerf, I just don't like the path things that you have to take because it's harder to fight mid. Unless you're doing like Mephisto and you just like immediately pop your refract off run start.
Yeah.
It's much easier to path through spawn instead of like flooding out heaven.
Right. Playing fast
So
rotate and CT.
Yeah. You have to, because then it's easier to pop out. Because if you don't, then you're popping into like a raft or like raptor from heaven, and then if there's a guy ramp, he just kills you.
Right. Yeah, I have the same problem, honestly. Like flooding from ropes is a lot harder than spawn.
But then flooding from spawn, you can't access mid. So
yeah, that's fair. Okay, let's take a look here. Raise attack. Ow, elbowed my desk. Okay, let's see. Then we need to change the. Oh no, let's send it to same rank. Here we go. Bros Vod Reviewing when France Morocco is on. I don't watch World Cup. Is that the World Cup? I imagine. Okay, let's see. Got better at using util doing these execs, but I'm looking for the next layer. Okay, let's take a look. Shout things loud. Okay, mid start with Boombot. This is valid. Mill smoke, take ropes. Should be pretty good here. Save the Boombot, sure. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, part of it is just the routing, honestly. I find that it's a lot easier to scale into the ropes fight if I go right side. So round start, I typically just jump through my Boombot like so. Boombot goes, and then I'll like kind of like scale on this side, or you could try and do the same thing here, but then hug left wall. So you can go wider to clear your close, and then you cross the smoke on this side to clear this angle first, and then come back and clear this. But in other words, I would try and pick one of the walls here, either right side or left side, to make this a little bit more straightforward. Otherwise, you kind of get into this awkward battle here where you're trying to clear right, but then you come in the middle here, so you're exposed to right, left. It's just harder. If you're on the left wall here, you can isolate a little bit better here, or come here, isolate better. So yeah, the actual macro plan is good, but just taking rope is going to be hard there. I'd also probably just throw my Boombot at round start instead of doing it on the fly. Hey, mid lurk, which is fine. Eco rounds, you might catch a lurker here. Yeah, we're going to wait for pressure. Makes sense to wait. There's a smoke. Oh, that's our smoke. Oh shit, that smoke might cook us. Oh, it's clear. We have a timing. Nice. This guy actually cleared us. Good as to him, dude. Yeah, he's left side ropes again.
yeah, he loves that.
He does love that. 12 kills 2. Stay B heaven here, or A heaven here. Yeah, jiggle here is good. We should just win. Up, down. Yeah, okay, easy. Don't mind the mid lurk. Okay, outlaw, interesting. Did we pick this up?
Yeah, picked it up.
I see. Makes sense. Like, damn, we bought it when we had a Spectre. LB main. Bang. Get the pick. You could speed up off this. Reload, boombot. There we go. Plus right clear. Probably satchel out here. Or you can just hold. Wow, this guy's using his trip. Yeah, we have sight. Okay, should be round over. Post on something you win. Yeah, okay, next. Supposed to be main again? Sure. Always weird to play the attack rounds when you have a scoped weapon, but we're kind of fitting in the slot of like the Senti here, just contacting in. No contact. Wow, no one's peeking B. Yeah, that's good for us. Yeah, the backside B, like on one of these left side angles, or there's a trip here. I would probably keep contacting in. Like peek rafters and shit. Yeah, there's a trip. Okay. Yeah, and he's back left. Yeah. So it seems like you're pretty aware of the setup. I guess I would have wanted you to like explore that like earlier, instead of kind of just waiting for your teammate to like take first tempo there. Like he's like, oh yeah, like I threw the thing and then we go. I mean, in my opinion, I feel like it's obvious if he's not peeking that he's playing close left or he's playing backside, right?
Yeah.
So here, let's just walk up and break the trip and then kind of back up. Or if you feel like he's close left, like just go for the gamble nade. Just like fucking force a swing or some shit. I don't know, something like that. Because what we ended up doing was like reactive off of our teammate, which reminds me of the pistol round when we're reacting off of the fade haunt, and then that's getting us killed. Like here we're reacting off of this, and then that's getting us killed. So maybe we're a little bit too reactive. Ideally, we come to a conclusion a little bit earlier.
Okay,
But yeah, okay. First rifle rounds here. Last time's was outlaw. This fast B. I missed the C's. All good. In the open. Keep it out. Satchel new box. That's good. Nice. Go hell. Okay, round winning position. So far so good. You could consider nading spawn just to hold it so they don't flood, but should be fine. Nice, we got a freebie. Yeah, we have to fight. Gambling spawn. There you go, nade spawn, this is good. Run move. Oh, we took spawn. Oh, interesting. Four bullets.
One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining.
Yeah, we just won. Okay, nice. The round was good. There's a couple things I wanted to touch on. The first one is the speed up here. Typically, this boombot bouncing off this right wall is okay, but on B rushes, I like to jump spot it deep like this to like try and clear some up left. I don't know actually how good it is. That's kind of what I end up doing. After that, I really like the satchel to go new box. I'm a big fan of new box routing, so single satchel here is quite nice. This swing here, I'm a little bit scared of because we kind of went for the wide swing instead of like a hard peek, but he's low, so I get it. Satchel 4 to take hell space, this is fine. You could consider like nading anti-flood spawn, but you don't have to here. What really gets scary is this position when you're kind of open to both. So ideally what you do here is you kind of fight one lane. So when you back up here, you get this kill. I'd probably fall back and nade spawn and then zone that and smoke phase, and then you can try to reposition as this nade is up. I think that could be good.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you'll notice you decide to reposition with the nade, which I think is good, but you kind of went into spawn, which ends up being a gamble, and you win the fight. But I guess what I would have done is just zoned here so that I could like continue fighting heaven from another angle, rather than just taking the solo fight spawn. Like that's what I guess I would have changed.
Yeah. I think I generally just fight into space. Like whenever I'm scared, I just fight something.
Yeah.
So instead of like trying to look for different ways to, like, I guess be creative.
But to be fair, it's like it's a good habit, right? Like it proved to be useful here, because otherwise it would have been really uncomfortable.
Yeah, we'd have just lost. Yeah.
The risk is just obviously higher there. So, but yeah, overall it's good.
Normally I'll go texture after that, and I saw a guy with texture and I just got lost.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Honestly, you also probably would have been okay just staying hell after the race kill.
Just play for like the kill.
Play for first contact, yeah. We go way back? Oh shit, did we get a sub? My activity feed's broken. It's just not loading. I appreciate the sub. We go way back? We do go way back. Okay. Fast A, they are broke. Typically avoid A on ecos, but let's see.
case he like walks out.
Yeah, I want to, but nobody listens.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
Just the guy.
At least no one's close. Oh, wow, get dinked. That's unfortunate. I'm not entering anymore. You guys got that? Yep. Yeah, there goes the A round. It just never works, bro. No one listens. It is what it is. At that point, the team just deserves to lose. I don't know if we called it, but that's just how it goes. A against Eco is always a lose, bro. That boombot here. Yeah, this boombot is just slow. That's all I would say. I would boombot as soon as possible. Because the male smoke stops this guy from going, like, sorry. The male smoke kind of forces the male guy to go wide, and your boombot tries to account for that. So I would just do it right away. Taking a little bit too much time. But you do take the space here, the left side, but we're going into the male smoke. It's not bad. It's scary, but it's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. If you're gonna do it and you have rocket, I am biased to just like pop these two and just go. If you're gonna go this way. Otherwise, I probably would just play the round more standard. Like if you aren't gonna use the rocket, like let's just take ropes first before we force the B-heaven timing. Does it mean that it's like it's a bad timing? No. Like ultimately, I do think you caught this guy like kind of off guard. But I guess you have speed up tools. You have like this. You have this. You have the nade even if you want to bounce it off the wall. We didn't have to go for like a forced timing here, which just makes it feel bad. I think it's a little bit different if this fight felt more advantageous for us. But I think objectively the B-heaven guy just wins the male fight more often times than not.
I just thought I had advantage on this fight because like, or I thought I'd have a good timing on this fight. But I also think I make a step here. Like
yeah, it might be like client-sided steps.
Or like here. Like,
you're pretty quiet here.
There I thought I made a step.
Yeah, potential.
But I didn't like, I guess I can just ult anyway. This guy's dead 100% if I just ult.
I think so. I do think that it's a tough one. It's a tough one. That is a tough one. Just because you're playing Graze and you have Rocket there, it just feels really bad. Okay, if you went for that exact fight as Clove and died, I'd be like, okay, like whatever. Nice. Fuck that guy. Yeah, this is why the jump spot is so valuable when you throw the boombot.
Yeah.
You get to spot the wide guy, you get to spot the ribs guy. Depending on how you do it. But round start, hug right wall, jump spot, boom, go for some shit like that. Notice how I can kind of see like left side ropes. I just do this like too many rounds. Like it's just defaulted. I think when you go for the jiggle, you just starve yourself. So definitely suggest a jump spot. You don't have to go as wide as I am. You can just go a little bit shorter. If you want to, like that. But yeah, just work your way out. Let the boombot work. I guess that's the other thing. We didn't even let the boombot work. But yeah, it's not the worst. It's a small tweak, but I like the idea to go ropes.
See, because like my teammates are, yeah, I just did it because my teammates are to spit up, I guess.
Yeah, they're already swinging.
But it's
that's fair.
kind of poopy.
Sure. You get to trade at least, I think. One ropes. Yeah, we switch it. Sure. This is our first round to use rocket. Wow. Actually, yeah, already 8-12. Another satchel here. There we go. You main? Oh, we killed both. Oh, that's so bad. Stuff here. Kind of have to win this duel. And nice, we win it. Hey, round winnable. Missed the rocket too. Okay, it's actually winnable. Late fade lurk. Needs the delay. Oh, it's bad plant. He needs to kill two. Gun bomb. He got off. Oh my god, we won. Two jiggles. Oh my god, that feels bad. Yeah, we got there. We played the round pretty well, I think. Most things went our way here. Let's go back here. So we followed the Prowler, boom, boom, everything's clear. I probably popped the rocket like in cover, not in the open, like probably here. Just because it's like this guy could just timing peek you and you just die. Feels bad.
Yeah, that could just be arena and I die.
Yeah, it could also be like close right. I don't know if the Prowler cleared it. I think it did, but I don't think the Prowler cleared like close left slant. So just trying to be a little bit more, I guess, clear about that. Now here, you decide to satchel forward to clear sight, which I think most people would do. I think it's a good play. Part of me feels like I wonder if you could have killed the rotator here. That's just like a side thought that I had. But whoops. We keep going forward. We clear sight. Bada bing, bada boom. Here, since you start shifting, I honestly thought that maybe it's better if you don't shoot the rocket. Like maybe it's better just like pull out your gun and just like maybe sneak up on him. Maybe he'd be ready anyways, but that's what I'm thinking there. You win the fight, so this is a big fight. You need to get the kill. We're like looking for another B main player, and then this guy rockets, you go B main. Nading here is good. Buy time for the fade. I don't know if you saw that, but it's a good nade regardless. We missed it, but it's okay. Fade kills 1, 2. You needed 2, and you played this well, I think. Just jiggle, don't overcommit. The bullets got scary, but overall, I think you played that round pretty well. The main thing is just to change the ult satchel, like satchel behind cover. Use the speed to go in the open rather than satcheling in the open, just because you're like at 0 velocity here while you're in the open, so it's hard. Back to mid. We haven't taken A ramp yet. That's my other thought. Is going A ramp is quite nice on this map, but we haven't needed to yet.
I look-y never do it, and I don't know why. Nor does anyone on our team. I don't know.
Yeah.
It never comes in our mind.
It's nice if you have like cross smoke util. Otherwise, it's like common to use the like one smoke here. But it's a lot more obvious when you have a Cypher or Viper on your team. So
yeah, because then you can cage that.
Exactly. Or Viper Wall. Viper Wall's so big.
On the old wood strat.
Yeah. Okay. So there could be newsstands. Looks like you might go new box here. I'm gonna go backside. Yeah, newsstand. There we go. Okay. Literally the only thing we need to do here is just nade backside and single satchel. So nade backside, single satchel would make this exec like 100 times better. So typically on Raze, you don't want to just blind satchel. What I mean by that is you typically want to satchel in with one piece of util beforehand. So it's either a boombot satchel in or nade satchel in. If you use your whole kit, sometimes it takes too long. But in this case, you already boombotted mid, so you have time for nade. So I would just nade like backside, or I would nade the default swing and then I would satchel out. If you want to, you could single satchel from close. So for example, you can nade backside and the single satchel close like this, and then just kill this guy, hopefully. Or you can nade backside from here and then double satchel to get to pillar, kind of land here. But this is your checkpoint spot or new box. Unless you know backside is clear, then you can double satchel from close and then B-hop to make it here.
Yep.
I'm sure you know all this, but what I see here is we have a jet. Fuck it, let this guy go first. Okay. And then if you want to, you can single satchel into his smoke. And then that makes your double entry like way more effective than us going at the same time on separate openings, because you're in the open and he's not. But he has cover and we don't. So we're just gonna die. So yeah, that's kind of what I see here. It seems like you're trying to ape the backside guy though, in the sense of like
I got scared.
Yeah, you wanted to go
got
here.
scared of aping him. And then I airstrafed to the left because I'm scared of him, and then I died the Raptors guy.
You would have died of Rafters anyways, to be fair. So just make it your job on your entry to just go new box or go pillar. Your success rate on the B hit probably just goes up a lot. If you don't want to do either of those, then I'm honestly okay with you just baiting. Just satchel up here and just bait. Yeah, maybe you can make it better. Maybe you can satchel like this, but just fucking bait up here. Like if you only did this round, like it probably works better, honestly. And then you could like maybe, does this work? Oh my god, it does. That's like this is like some ass-pass entry shit right here.
Yeah, these are just entries to take fights, but like I get it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean you have your jet, you know, you have your jet. Like just let him do his thing while you kind of stabilize the situation. But you should never die first when your jet's in there. Well, not never die first, but like if he's entering on this lane, we don't need to pull all the aggro. Like we can just play off of him. If you're like if he entries left and you go right, then obviously we could still die first, so that's fine. But yeah.
Yeah, my thought was that I was gonna ape the chamber backside, and then I got scared. So, like, I don't think I committed to anything there.
Well, okay, so to be fair with the ape, you started satchel too far back anyways. You did it from here.
Does that have to be like close?
You have to be like pretty close. You have to be like nearly on the end of this to get enough distance.
Okay.
To kind of like
hop in.
Yeah. Otherwise, like you'll just end up too short. And you're kind of just laying in the open.
Okay. So it's Chud Satch otherwise.
Yeah. But yeah, typically pillar or new box, I would say. Is this last round? Teammates win this?
I think we get one more.
Oh, nice. Good shit, team. We made the space.
Yeah, space for sure.
Yeah. W space creation. Boombot leave. I mean, it's not a bad pressure. Fake B and then they go A. It's a good call. I'd probably satchel out just to sell it, but fuck it. It probably worked. Oh, we lost A fight. Wow, this guy actually anchored screens. Really good.
Sky ult.
Oh shit. Yeah, we have to go ramp here. Winning play is ramp. Site's probably clear. Here we go. Have to win a duel. We got one. Fall back. Deep main is okay. Oh, he's flanked. Yeah, best play for him. There's not really much else you can do there aside from fucking cheat. You wall hack that guy? Like, that's the only option. But overall, attack's not bad. Let's just go into notes. So, like, I guess I'll just start with small things first because they come to mind. Jump spot, mid boom bot, and then consider working a ramp. Those I would say are the smaller things. And then I guess for B execs, we have checkpoint pillar, and then checkpoint new box as your two typical entries. Maybe more general things is try and use one piece of util prior to satcheling, like either boombot or nade. That's typical if you have them. We had something else that kind of came up. Go back and look at the rounds.
Just the execution of fighting mid 1.
Yeah, mid 1. Oh yeah, scaling left wall. Yeah, you're right. So when taking mid space and scaling into ropes, consider hugging one of the walls to angle isolate ropes better. That definitely came up. I think there's something bigger though that I'm missing. Pistol. There's a lurk.
It's bad mid exec, and then I worked mid for like 3 rounds. I did the jump spot.
Yeah.
I sped up into B heaven with ult.
Yeah, that's like very specific. What was this round? Oh yeah, this was
Last
the
round
timing.
was mid fake into B.
Yeah, this one here. Maybe it's just a lot of micro stuff here. Yeah, this one was a good round. B pop. This is the yeah double satchel round. Okay, yeah. I guess that is it. Like I was missing something, but here that is it. Let's see. In terms of actionables, though, probably the clearest, easiest thing to do is just use more util. Clearest thing is probably just using more util in general. Seem to be holding onto it a bit. Boombot mid is late, and then also the mid timing smoke, and then the execs, which just seem to be holding more util. So on raise, like be okay with just util dumping, I think. And then these, I guess, are just more smaller things. But yeah, I mean, your note actually said I'm getting better at using util during these execs. Probably use a little bit more.
It's a little bit more. I mean, before I was using nothing, which is why I said, especially like,
I see.
Like earlier, you would talk about like, I think the first time you watched me raise, I didn't think I used any util.
I see.
It was, or no, I was going out and I was throwing my boombot at them, like on defense, like it was a satchel basically. After I saw an enemy.
I see.
So that's what I was working on, like using quick util after getting contact. But on attack, it's probably like using it before is better.
Yeah. It's because you kind of want to get to the point where you can combo your exec. You need like layer 1, layer 2. Like layer 1 is the nade, layer 2 is the satchel. You kill the guy that's moving from the nade. Like say you nade this guy back sight and then you satchel pillar. You can whoops, that missed. But pretend like that lands. You can like
one of these. I don't know how to throw that, or I don't know the angle on that one.
Honestly,
so
it's weird.
Walk out left and I fucking throw it.
But
it's really bad. If
you're here, you can use the rope as a guideline. I like to crouch because the ceiling, it just makes it a little bit easier. And I kind of just like, I like to aim like just around the rope, and it's like good enough. You know, the dangerous angle is this one, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's the kill angle. Yeah.
As long as you nade this guy off, you then push him back into angle disadvantage, and then you can at least work this one a little bit more. But
I mean, yeah, if he's there, it's fine. But if he's peeking me as before I throw the nade, which happens all the time, and when this guy plays backside,
yeah, he gets a good timing peek.
I just die.
Yeah.
If I don't know, just throw it over. Look at there. Okay.
Yeah, it's just the rope. You just like jiggle this, and then you can crouch. I mean, really a fast B exec is You set the round, you boom bot here, you pull out your nade,
Get
jiggle,
out.
and then you just go here, and then you could just single satchel. Yeah, you can satchel this guy. But you're using your whole kit on that exec if you end up boom botting, so most of the time I'll kind of just go for the nade. Like jump spot.
Yeah.
And then I'll go back here and then just throw it, and then I'll come back, single satchel.
So on your default B exec, you're nading backside, you're not nading the like pillar swing?
The pillar swing takes too long because I have to cross all the way over here. So
yeah,
I just don't like it. Like if I have timing for it because like we contacted B or something, then I might do it. But yeah, most of the time I'll just nade like here, or honestly, sometimes I'll save my nade and jump spot at this and then single satchel like this.
And then it pressures them, you can just go out.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, if my util clears all of this side, I'll save my nade for this jump spot, and then honestly that gives me like a lot of kills. I'll just like chase this kid. Because objectively this nade is just way better than anything else. It's just harder to get.
There's way more pressure on that.
Yeah.
And if they come out Raptors, it's still good because your new box.
Is this hell? Oh, I wonder if
that's like kind of chat for hell.
Jump throw? Does that get slant? Oh, that could be fire. That slant angle is annoying. That could be good too. You be exact, you just nade slant.
Yeah, there's a way to get all of hell surely if you're getting slant there.
That's true. And then you can single satchel with that. Oh my god, money. Money, bro. Okay, anyways. Yeah, just some small tweaks here and there, but definitely get more util usage, I would say.
Okay.
We didn't really get to see the execs too much, so that's pretty much that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Any questions?
Let's see. Exec is what? Exec I always either nade raft or nade elbow.
Yeah, those are good ones. I probably wouldn't change those unless you're playing against Cypher. Playing against
Cypher's instant nade, right?
Yeah, instant nade. If you have the lineup, even better. I don't have it anymore, but typically I would do some shit like this, and then I'll just go like that. But yeah, Cypher, instant nade. If not against Cypher, I like the early boom bot. Trying to like thread the needle to get it here is quite hard, but if you can get it, it's pretty good. Yeah, that one missed.
You instant boom bot there? You don't. Okay, let's say you don't have any Cypher. You're not boom botting ramp.
So that's what I mean. So typically on an A rush, if I can thread the needle, I'll boom bot lower, unless I have Skydog or Prowler. But most of the time, my A rush will look some shit like this, where like barriers here. I try and thread the needle on this boom bot, then I'll look ramp as my boom bot clears. But it's really hard to get this to bounce there. It used to be easier. So if you don't want to take that 50-50, you can just start the round swinging it here and then jump spot this, and then proceed as normal. You can nade rafter, you can nade elbow, and then try and get to this corner, and then you can satchel out from here. This is the most consistent one. Going corner. Clear hell, flower, and then jiggle your way out. Otherwise, you know, jump spot, nade elbow, and then you can just go into this corner, and then you can satchel towards elbow. Pretty consistent as well because the nade zones. And then honestly, sometimes I still have boombot here, and I'll just like use it. Like reverse clear sight essentially. That's really strong. If you use early nade for a Cypher, swing, look here, I'll jump spot after, and then I'll kind of just go into the double satchel. Typically I'll go here against Cypher. I rarely go heaven smoke. My success rate is like below 50%, so I don't really do it. But people seem to have a lot more success on that than I do for some reason. And then a ramp satchel. I don't do these ones anymore, it's too far. I just go from here.
Yeah, that's the easy one.
Yeah.
It's nice. You play up the sky flash or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
But, when you have two duelists, what do you think about where should the like when I'm raised here, right? Let's say jet dash is like you see like you know where jet like front
somewhere like here.
Towards elbow, deep elbow.
Oh, you're saying they go for the pinch?
Like yeah, they go for here. Is default to pinch now, or is it to go with the duelist to go for trade?
It doesn't matter. They're both good. I would say it's more consistent to go with the jet to trade. I think trades typically have higher success rate than pinches, because pinches gives the opportunity of the anchor actually a way to play out of it if they get good timing. Yeah. But playing for pinches aren't bad. I would probably just go for this satchel if you're going for it, but you kind of just have to send it on good timing. So I don't like it. I think generally, even like I remember like hearing about this in like one of Alex's, like Alex's speeches.
Yeah.
He's like, stop going for pinches, just go together and trade. I think like ultimately it's just more consistent that way. And when you have double entry duelists, like that is a good rule of thumb too. That's why it's like so powerful to like satchel into the jet smoke or omen TP in the jet smoke.
Like
Just-
Neon Wall and TP, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what I was
exactly.
thinking about because I remember back in the day, or like the first time I think you taught me the map. It was like try for pinch,
Yeah.
but like nowadays I don't think people do that anymore.
It's definitely more rare. I think when you have more util, pinches like objectively are better. But yeah.
But if
Unless-
there's no threat on the guy, then you can finesse it.
Yeah. Imagine this map guy is like, oh, I'm getting pinched. All right, cool. Let me just kill this guy and then like come back.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what happens on defense F for me.
Yeah.
If you're able to drop side.
So it's hard. Pinches are hard. Any other questions?
No, I'm gonna let you eat. I'm hungry.
All right, man. Peace out, brother.
See ya.
See ya. All right, chat. That is it for me. We are done with VODs for the day. They went on a little bit longer than I was anticipating, but it's all right. I think we had good reviews today. Hopefully you guys learned something. Yeah, that's pretty much it from me. Did we get subs? I don't know if we got more subs. My activity feed's broken, so let me see. Let me check. Stream elements. Let me just go on the website and check. Dashboard. Activity feed. Yeah, I got the sub from Holas. It says 83 months on my end. It says 94. So, okay. Anyways, pretty much it from me, guys. I'm a dip. I appreciate you guys watching. Tomorrow we will be live again. It's still TBD whether it's ranked block coaching or if it's going to be something else. Because I rolled the spin the wheel quite late. So, oops. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Let me see. Anyone at the raid? Note is streaming, chat. We got a raid Note. It's his birthday. Got a raid Note. Note my goat. Let's see. Raid Note XXD. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Peace out, chat. Peace, 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 peace.
Or we just don't fight it, let our jet.